Also, I had an idea, unrelated, but like, I had an idea of maybe, I don't know if this is like, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be allowed in 14, but maybe having like towards the end of the month a fun day where we just do like a pride parade through our data center, through all the major cities. Specifically only like the original 3, so everyone can participate. And just like everyone walks together in a pride parade. I don't know, I thought it'd be fun. I don't know if someone already does that, but... Hi Bella Coco, hello, hello. I also didn't know how many people would want to participate. Obviously, even people not in the community can participate, I don't care. It'd be fun. Okay. Hey. Da, 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 da. That's lovely. Sounds wholesome. I figured for especially people that aren't able to go out or are too scared to because, you know, climate and stuff or stuff like that, or COVID, it could give an opportunity to people. Yeah, as long as you're not a bad bum. Oh, okay. All right, chat. Pause. Do you guys hear it? Clickies. Oh god, too many. I don't know about our server data specifically, but I know it is a thing that does happen in 14. What, Pride Parade or just like parades in general? You hear it? Awesome. That is so loud in my ear holes. I have to turn this up. Oh Jesus, why are you so loud in my ears? Turn the fuck down. It's different from you guys. I'm hearing through a different program than you guys are. That was loud. Alright. I meant fishing, just binging something unrelated for no reason. Oh, just bringing up something unrelated. Of course, Pride. Oh. Don't be a smartass, okay? I've never seen people do Pride parades. Hey, a parade is related, okay? So you could have just meant to get like a parade in general. Gonna bounce. Have a good stream. Take care, Kotana. Have a lovely evening. Take the best care of yourself. All right. So, you guys can hear it. Actually, I'm going to turn it up a little bit because not so quiet. I can't hear it. Okay. Do people coordinate at Fender? Is there a place? Like, how do people... If you know of it, let me know details in DM or something. So, all right. This is a Patreon pick from DMoness. DMoness, thank you for being a lovely Patreon supporter. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the game. As we get into it, let me know whatever I need to answer for whatever reason. I think we must be on this one then. The C? Because they're all the same date. Why? I definitely didn't save these all on the same day. Then which one are we on? Probably the latest one, 1730. I think you have to go to page 1. Oh. Oh. Ah. So I did make that many saves in one. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, the ones with the most recent date are these ones. No. What? What? What does no mean? Oh no. What? It is the second page, my fault. Oh, okay. All right. I think it's the C then, because this is latest time-wise. And that means what, 5:30? So I think it's this one.
しました。
We did it. All right, let's see if I can remember voices. But yeah, exclamation point this game if you want to look at the details, and exclamation point trigger, it's just mention of death might happen because they're nurses and such, but we were just finished with the beach. Okay. And we picked rich girl, I believe. So, because you had to pick which one was cuter or something like that. So yeah. All right, one day about a week before the end of summer vacation.
お姉ちゃん、報告があります。
Now is our sister, right?
Sis, I have an announcement to make.
Now declares. There is something of a serious expression on her face. We got hit on the head?
何かな、なおちゃん。
That sounds right. What is it now? I ask somewhat warily. Could I be behind... Okay, yeah. Could I be behind in some homework? I've worked pretty hard. But to say I hadn't slacked off whatsoever would be a lie. Could the situation be exceptionally bad? Oh, I don't want to hear.
心して聞いてね、お姉ちゃん。
Brace yourself for this, sis.
はい。
Okay.
なんと。
It turns out...
なんと。
It turns out...
課題、ほぼ、終わっちゃいました。パチパチパチ。
What a troll.
We've basically finished all our homework. Clap, clap, clap.
Now claps. I stare blankly.
それって。
That was short, actually. Huh? Does that mean what I think it means?
お姉ちゃん頑張った。ねえ、コツコツやるのいいでしょ。
Hi, Sooth. Hello, hello. Yeah, they wanted you to pick who looked best in their swimwear. Right. That's what it was. Oh, yeah. I swear I'm not angry. My eyebrows are not seen behind my bangs right now.
Yes, sis. You did well, see? It pays to work at it digitally, diligently, right?
Yeah. I am trembling.
私の夏ゲットだぜ。
My summer has arrived.
二度目だ。
Whoa, that's the second time this year.
なおちゃんよく聞いて。こうなったら残りの夏、私は全力で。
Now listen carefully. Now that our homework is done, for the rest of the summer I will do everything I can. Everything I can to...
遊ぶ？
Play?
ゴロゴロするよ。全力で何にもしない。それが私の夏。
Yeah, that's fair.
To laze around. I will do everything I can to do nothing. That's what my summer is all about.
Yes, that's what it's all about.
まあ、休み明けのテストに向けて軽く復習くらいは。
Well, we should do some light reviewing for the test we have right after the holidays.
I feign deafness. And then I continue to do everything I can to do nothing, and I allow no one to stand in my way. 1 week later. And we went for the rich woman. Yeah. The day my world comes to an end. Well, that took a turn. The night of August 31st arrives. I didn't think that date would affect me, but oh boy did it for a second. I had a panic. Seems to largely be organized by FCs from what I can see. One in particular on Coral has done one a few years in a row, but I can't see anything about plans for this year from them. Okay. So I wouldn't be stepping on toes? I don't want to step on anyone's toes that, like, has been doing it, you know? I stand facing the wall. I hear Now washing the dishes in the kitchen. She's humming quietly. In front of my eyes, the calendar is tacked to the wall. August is a photo of a bright blue sky, with the days starting from the 1st all the way to the 31st below. We had circled every day that passed, and slowly the dates had been eaten by the circles. I always X'd them out. Today, the 31st, had been
finally circled as well, with a squeaky red pen. Next to this, written in Nao's handwriting, are the words, "Let's do our best at school from tomorrow." I don't think it's supposed to say from. The night of August 31st arrives. Summer vacation has finished. School begins from tomorrow. There are tests to confirm how well we did on our homework. The difficulty of our classes and our training will go up, and most likely new homework will be distributed. The difference between before and after summer vacation apparently makes everything before it seem like
課
child's
題は
play.
大変だったけど、海にも行って、この1週間はゴロゴロして。
The homework was difficult, but I gotta go to the seaside and spend a week doing nothing. My fun summer vacation will be over.
誰が決めたんだ。
Who decided that anyway? I breathed out the words from between my
認
teeth.
めない。
I won't accept it. I expressed myself resolutely.
私は認めない。こんな紙切れ1枚に終わらされるなんて。
I'm sorry, you forgot how melodramatic Asuka is? How? I won't accept it. I won't allow this flimsy piece of paper, the calendar, to dictate when it will end. Tell that to your teacher? I speak as if I were rebelling against the heavens themselves.
なおちゃん。
Now!
何？お姉ちゃん。
What is it, sis? Now sticks her head out from the kitchen.
私の夏休みはまだ終わらないよ。
My summer...
ずっと終わらないんだ。
Oops. My summer vacation will not finish. I will never, ever let it finish. So, could you say that you're maybe edging summer? Sorry, I'm so sorry.
終わらせてたまるもんか。そんなわけで家出します。
Kat, I'm going to run out of points. How many do you have? Do I have a punishment box here? Yeah, that's fair. Oh no, it's gonna be in front of the subtitles, right? I only have 50k left. Well, maybe you shouldn't spam them and just do them once to punish. Can I trade ink drops for points? I don't honestly know how you'd do that. Maybe you should be less lewd. Never. I won't allow it to finish, so I'm running away from home.
いってらっしゃい。お財布は持ってる？もう遅い時間だから気をつけてね。
All right, have fun. Do you have your wallet? It's late, so be careful. Wait a few days and I hit my milestone. I can punishment box all I want. Okay. Then I leave my room.
久しぶりだな。お姉ちゃんのプチ家で。ゴールデンウィークは大丈夫だったんだけど。
It's been a while since Asuka went... Oh, sorry, now. It's been a while since Asuka went on one of her mini runaways. She didn't attempt one during the Golden Week holidays, though. It's an Osachi specialty. Asuka's end of vacation mini runaways. Yeah, that's fair. 501 left for 1 million. Jesus Christ. Well, it never takes me long to face the reality that there are no summer vacations that don't end. She's running away from her problems mood. After walking around the city aimlessly for around an hour, I returned to the front of the dorm.
Asuka?
Asuka? I guess she said it. But...
Sakuya-san.
Oh, Miss Sakuya.
こんばんは。散歩にでも行っていたの？もう遅い時間だけれど。
Good evening. Were you out for a walk? It's pretty late, though.
そんなところ。
Huh, yeah, something like that.
終わらない夏は見つからなかったようね。
Why you gotta remind me? It looks like you weren't able to find a summer that doesn't end. How?
I'm attempting to ask her, how did you know?
ナオに聞いたのよ。さっき部屋に寄った時にね。
Now told me when I visited your room just now.
そうですか。
I see.
あれ
Then the fact Miss Sakuya had heard that from Now and is standing here now means...
ひょっとして私を待っててくれたの？
Aw, Faye! Wait, were you waiting here for me?
Lovers.
Roommates. They were roommates.
Eyebrows, please stop making me look angry.
For some reason, she stares at me with sharp eyes. I quiver.
ええ、そうよ。待っていたわ。
Yes, in fact, I was.
あと30分。もう遅い時間で、明日学校があるのに帰ってこないようなら。
If you hadn't returned in another 30 minutes, in spite of the fact that it's late and there's school tomorrow.
こちらから出向いて、意地でも探し出して首根っこひっつかんで連れ戻す気だったのよ。
Wait, isn't that a thing in this game too? Yes. Although they're also girlfriends, but also everything's not as it seems, so who knows? I don't know.
I would have gone and found you, no matter how long it took, and dragged you back here by the scruff of your neck.
怖っ。
Okay, mommy. This is scary.
でも、ナオの言う通りだったわね。アスカは帰ってきた。
But just as Now said you would, you came home. This time she laughs gently.
Oh, is this some kind of carrot and stick thingy? Are you a horse? Nay for me.
あなたと一緒に看護師になりたいと思っているのよ。
I want to become a nurse with you.
Wait. I don't think that was supposed to say Asuka in the last panel. Did... I don't think that was supposed to be Asuka, because Asuka's surprised, and also that sounded like Sakuya. Sakuya, right? Yeah. What? Oh, well. Thump. My heart pounds.
いつきやなお、クラスのみんな一緒にね。それが一番いいに決まっているわ。
Along with Itsuki, Now, and the rest of our class as well. All together, that's the best way.
Oh, she's saving her ants.
そういうこと。なんだ。
Oh, I see. That's what you meant. After my initial surprise, my shoulders droop.
どう聞き間違えたのかしら？
What did you think I meant?
Now that is a carrot and the stick, yeah. Miss Sakuya gives me an uncharacteristically mischievous smile.
I respond.
なんでもないっす。
Nothing! Even as I hope that the darkness hides the redness of my cheeks. Alright. The next morning, while I was sleeping, I received a text from Yuki. I guess school starts tomorrow at Teito Nursing. I'm so jealous. Once I get well, I'd like to study there as well. I want to study a lot. When I get there, please teach me the ropes. Asuka? Who's Yuki? I don't remember. She's dying.
ねえ、大幸妹。
She's allergic to
どうした
education.
の？死に損ねたゾンビみたいになってるけど。
I've been in that box for too long. Yuki is the girl she befriended in the hospital. Oh, ew, but also aw. Mood, yeah. The one everyone told her not to give her email to. Yeah, I remember. I remember. The one she peed for.
Hey, little Osachi. What's the matter with her? She looks like a zombie that couldn't manage to die.
不甲斐ない。そんなに嫌なのかしら、学校。
It's a little embarrassing. Does she hate school that much?
違うの。ちょっとね、今朝メールが届いてて。
I wanted to avoid saying that. You're welcome. I'll say it for you. Oh, no, it's not that. It's just... Oh, sorry, that's Now.
Oh, Oh, no, it's not that. It's just she got a text this morning.
A text?
それがお姉ちゃんをえぐっちゃったみたい。ちょこっと。
That's how I feel about socializing too. That's fair.
Yeah, and it seems to have drained her out slightly.
The text I received from Yuki, it had been innocently honest and full of dazzling hope.
っていう感じのメールで。
That sort of text.
太陽が希望の日差しが
Dramatic.
痛い。眩しい。
The sun, its rays of hope, they hurt. They're blinding.
The clear September sky shines down on me mercilessly.
その子も相手が学校から逃亡を図ったとは思ってないだろうね。
She probably doesn't suspect that the person she's texting plotted to escape from the school.
やめなさい、いつき。結局アスカは逃げなかったのだから。
Stop it, Itsuki. In the end, Asuka didn't run away.
本気で逃げる度胸もなかっただけのようだけど。
Although it seems more like she didn't have the courage to go through with it.
Fucking burn. Do you need some anti-burn for that savage roast? Hi Eric, hello. How you doing?
言い過ぎだよ、二人とも。ねえ、お姉ちゃん。
That's taking it a bit too far, both of you, right, sis?
No, she's dead on the street now.
Now.
ナオは信じてたもん。
Excuse me.
投げ出すようなお姉ちゃんじゃないって。
I believed in you, that you weren't someone that would just abandon everything.
Now's radiant glow. You mean she's glowing radiantly? That's probably what they mean. Shot through the heart! I sustained major damage. Psychic damage?
一番えぐってるのは大幸妹なんじゃないの？
I think you're draining her more than anyone, little Osachi.
アスカがしっかりすればいいだけのことよ。まったくやればできるくせに。
You just need to shape up, Asuka. Cause I need a man.
Cause I need a man. And in my heart, it must be true. Excuse me.
Honestly, I know you can do it when you set your mind to it.
ナオに背中を押されたとはいえ、課題、1週間前には終わらせていたのでしょ。
Can we just point out that Asuka hasn't said anything this whole cutscene and just makes noises?
Now may have pushed you, but you were able to finish your homework a week ago.
ま、そうだね。いくら妹がいても本人がやる気ゼロじゃさ。
Yeah, that's true. Even with your sister's help, if you had really no willpower, you wouldn't have been able to finish.
That's what they said.
だよ。
That's right!
私、やればできる子？
I can do it when I set my mind to it.
I show faint symptoms of recovery.
ちらっと聞いたけど、ナイチンゲール賞取るんだろ？
I heard a rumor that you're determined to win the Nightingale Award, right?
Miss Itsuki is grinning widely.
誰から聞いた？ってまあ、まちみちちゃんか。
Who told her?
Right. It must. Machi and Michi. I think it must be. Machi and Michi. Yes, that day when Machi and Michi had come to study. In between periods of study, I talked about it. I mean, I had said it lightheartedly as a joke. But the two seem to get along well with Miss Itsuki, so it's not surprising they've told her. But I don't know how to feel about Miss Itsuki knowing. Yeah, she'll blackmail you so fast.
違うわ、いつき。ナイチンゲール賞をあえて辞退するのよ、アスカは。
Mood whiplash, it's what this game is good at.
No, Itsuki. Asuka is going to go out of her way to refuse the Nightingale Award.
咲夜さんまで知ってた？うわ、そりゃそうか。
Even Miss Asuka knows! I should have expected this. I have nowhere to run. I'm red in the face.
大したものだわ。逃げたりくじけたりしてる暇はないわね。それじゃ。
That's really quite impressive. It doesn't leave you much time to be running away or getting discouraged, though.
Miss Sakuya's words are stern, but somehow cheerful.
逃げない。もう。
I won't run away, I think. I hope she overlooks the slight lack of confidence in my voice.
ところで大幸妹はさ、
By the way, little Osachi.
なお
Me?
大幸姉が本当に逃げてたらどうすんの？一緒にいるために入ったって話じゃん。
What would you do if Big Osachi ran away? From what I heard, you enrolled it so that you could be together.
なおもやめるよ。お姉ちゃん追っかけて。
This seems healthy. I drop out too, and I chase after her. Now says this nonchalantly. In fact, she almost seems cheerful. Wait, hold on.
こっちの方がヤバい気がしてきた。責任重大ね、抜け子。
Whoa, I'm starting to think this one, points to now, is more messed up. You have a lot of responsibility on you, dummy girl.
おい。
Yep. To think that I was holding Now's fate in my hands too. Not that I didn't already know that. We run into the inseparable two in front of the academy. We haven't seen them since the time they came over to study.
あ、おはよう、まちちゃん、みちちゃん。
Oh, good morning, Machi and Michi. Good morning.
スイス帰り
You're back from Switzerland? Yes, it was great. It's been a while since I've heard the two of them harmonizing. Machi and Michi, back from Switzerland. They've brought chocolate as a souvenir. Apparently they bought it at the main branch of a famous worldwide chain. They're so cool. I like how it's a famous worldwide chain, not exclusive to Switzerland, and she thinks it's the most amazing thing. What Asuka does now will follow, yeah.
はい、おはようございます、皆さん。
Yes, good morning, everyone. Miss O'Hara smiles her angelic smile. Hearing Miss O'Hara's greeting makes me truly aware that school has begun.
皆さん、充実した夏休みを過ごしましたか？
Is her hair in a ponytail, or is it just like a short bob that she has swept to the side? Did all of you enjoy your summer vacation?
遊びすぎて課題が終わってない人はいませんね。
Anyone spend too much time playing and still haven't finished their homework yet?
はーい。
Nope! I finished all my homework. I puff out my chest with pride.
いい返事ですね、大幸あすかさん。その調子で確認テストもお願いしますよ。
Her hair answered my question in this. Yeah, it's a side pony. Oops, my bad. It just from that angle looked short, which actually looked really good on her, but you know. A nice strong reply, Miss Asuka Osachi. Oh, I forgot their last name was Osachi because they were saying big and little Osachi, and I wasn't sure if that was like sister, but I am getting major when they cry vibes. What's when they cry? Hi, Senri. Hello. And you'll keep up that confidence for the tests, I take it? Yes!
黙ってるわよ、アスカ。
She wasn't done. You're stammering, Asuka. Miss Sakuya doesn't miss a thing.
皆さんの元気な顔が見られて先生も嬉しいです。
A horror visual novel. Oh. I don't think this is horror. But I'd be curious. I have played the letter. This isn't Higurashi. Is that like... Oh, is that who made it? Or... I'm really happy to see all of your bright faces.
今日から10月まで前期後半の授業が始まりますから、しっかり学んでください。
From today until October, we'll begin classes for the second half of the first term. Please do your best to keep up.
それと、これから冬休みまではいろいろと大きなイベントがありますから、その説明をしますね。
Also, from now until winter vacation, there will be a variety of events, so I'll explain them to you now. Higurashi, When They Cry, is a real visual novel with not option trees, etc. It's just reading. Gotcha. Okay. Miss O'Hara looks around the classroom and continues.
まず、これはイベントとは違いますが、今月下旬に2度目の病院実習が行われます。
First of all, this isn't an event, but from the second half of this month, you will all have your second hospital training.
病院？
Hospital?
ゆきちゃんに会える？
they better not send you to the same hospital. You peed on their floor. So, like, I wouldn't want you back.
Oh, I get to see Yuki again?
But Miss O'Hara continues indifferently.
皆さんには前回行った病
Okay,
院と
there it
は
is.
また別の病院に行ってもらいます。
You will each go to different hospitals from the ones you went to last time.
看護師になればどのような現場に配属になるかわかりません。
As a nurse, you will not be able to predict your work
で
environment.
すから学生の間になるべく様々な現場を見ることはとても大事ですよ。
So while you are students, it is important to experience a variety of workplaces.
Of course, things wouldn't work out that smoothly. Having not responded to her last text yet, I had thought I would have something to write about. Too bad.
ただ、大崎明日香さん、
No. No.
Except Miss Asuka Osachi.
Yes?
あなたたちのグループは前回と同じ病院に行ってもらいます。
Why did they want me back, to be completely honest? What? I don't... It does not compute.
Your group will be going to the same hospital as last time.
本当ですか？
Huh? Really?
先方、主任たっての希望でそうなりました。どういうことかわかりますね。
This decision has been made upon receiving a formal request from the chief nurse. Do you know what this means?
あなたの反省とその履行をこの目で確認したいと主任はおっしゃっていました。
Oh, so it's like a shame thing. Got it.
The chief has stated that she wants to confirm with her own eyes your penance and the progress you've made.
そのため特例で認められたんです。
Maybe they were impressed by her apology letter after the incident. Logic not working.
And so we have allowed this specially for this reason.
A small buzz fills the classroom. Does the classroom all know what happened? I hear words such as... Okay, there it is. Yeah. Peed herself in the hospital, and the chief was furious. The shame. Yeah, I'm surprised you'd say this in front of everyone.
Apparently she gets pleasure from peeing her pants, so...
おかしな感じで
Not
話
what
広ま
happened.
ってる。
Weird rumors are spreading! I need to correct them later, but right now, more importantly...
またゆきちゃんの病院に行けるんだ。
They want to see if she improved herself, yeah. Watch the last pilot episode of Lycoris Recoil? What's that? Sounds like anime, but I don't know what it is. I get to go to Yuki's hospital again! I know I shouldn't be in high spirits, but I can't help but feeling a little happy.
よし、帰ったらメールしよう。
Alright, when I get home, I'll text her.
よかったね、お姉ちゃん。
I'm happy for you, sis.
病院実習に関しては後でプリントを配りますから各自確認してください。
Regarding hospital training, I will pass out the papers later, so please confirm your details individually.
次、10月には2年生の待望式に1年生のあなたたちも立ち会います。
Next October will be the second year's capping ceremony. You, as first years, will also attend.
I can hear voices of excitement. Even though it may not be our own capping ceremony, it is still something special for us. Next year will be our turn, as long as I don't get set back a year.
そしてその次、11月。まだ先の話ですが、当校の文化祭が行われます。
And next in November, it is still quite a way ahead of us, but we will hold our annual school festival.
Once again, excited voices can be heard. There truly are a lot of events to come.
文化祭か。
The annual school festival?
なんかね、1年生は大変なんだって。
Apparently it's pretty hard on the first years.
Now whispers to me.
大変って？
Hard, you say?
2年とか3年の人は実習や国試受験の勉強で忙しくて文化祭に労力割けないんだって。
Cat! What? Hi, River.
Yeah, the second and third years are busy with training and studying for the national exams, so they are given no responsibilities for the annual school festival.
だから1年がその分も盛り上げなきゃいけないとか。
So the first years apparently have to put in the effort.
なるほど。
I see.
外部から来られる方もいると聞くし、恥ずかしいものは見せられないわね。
If I could have zoomed in during that, I would have.
I've heard that people from outside of the school will be coming as well, so we must not embarrass ourselves.
Looks at Asuka.
Miss Sakuya seems pretty enthusiastic about it. I wonder if she likes school festivals.
私は面倒。家で寝てたい。
Mood.
I just think it's a hassle. I wish I could sleep at home. Miss Itsuki shows very little enthusiasm. I can somewhat relate to that. Apparently they do fashion shows.
ファッションショー？
Fashion shows?
聞いた。ナース服のファッションショーでしょ。いろいろあるらしいからね。
Oh, I'm in the way, but...
Yeah, I heard. Nurse uniform fashion shows, right? Apparently they are a variety of types.
Let's be a magical girl nurse.
ヌケコはプリマコステ出てみるか。
Yeah! That's what I was thinking!
Dummy girl, maybe we should put you in with your Prima cosplay. That's based on a nurse's uniform after all.
お断りだ。
I refuse! I wish I could do emojis with my vocal cords. Just as I raise my voice in protest, there's a sound of a loud clap.
はい、静かに。まだ先生の話は終わってませんよ。
Alright, silence. I still haven't finished talking yet.
冬休みまでいろいろありますが、まずは
There is much you will all have to do before winter vacation, but first...
Miss O'Hara looks from each student's face to the next.
明日からの課題確認テスト。頑張ってくださいね。
From tomorrow, you will have your homework review tests. Good luck.
Silence descends on the classroom. Okay. I have to run to the bathroom. So, I'm a BRB chat. You get to enjoy this lovely music while I go pee. You guys get stand up, stretch, grab hydrates, food, snacks, and I will be right back. Stretchies. Okay. So, BRB, everyone. Hey. Oh, it worked. Yes. I am back. Fashion. Poor teacher. I put clips in my hair. Hopefully they are good enough that it can actually see my expression now. Ow. I'm trying to take a bracelet off. Owie. Do. Bless you. Why is this so stretched out? Oh, it's just super hella stretched out. Rude. I lied. I was gonna wear a different bracelet today and then decided against it because that's probably why I haven't worn it in a while, because it's super hella stretched out. Hate it. Alright, gaming layout. Hi guys, I'm back. Can it read my eyebrows? No. No? Fuck. I tried. Hi FaZe! Hello. Okay. There we go. Expressions. Kind of. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That's better. How are you doing, FaZe? Happy Pride. All right. School started from today. Around the end of this month, I'll be going to your hospital for training. I'll tell you all about school then.
送信と。
Oh, that's what okay, that's her text to Yuki. And send.
Returning to the dorm, I immediately write Yuki a text. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Not more than a few minutes after sending it, she replies, "That gave me such a heart attack for a second. Jesus, why is this so loud?" My biggest jump scare. Whoa, that was fast. Really? I don't remember Yuki's voice.
Really? I heard that they don't send students to the same hospitals twice. I'm really looking forward to seeing you, Asuka.
I can sense Yuki's excitement by the number of exclamation marks she uses.
私も
I'm looking
楽しい
forward to it. Dead. Why? In the middle of writing my response to Yuki, I get another text from her.
Recently, I've been doing really well. In the near future, I'll have an operation. By the time you come, Asuka, I hope I'll be strong enough to go for walks.
手術
Is this gonna make me cry? Well, at least not a jump scare like the previous time. Honestly, it made me freeze in place for a second just then because I wasn't expecting it to be so loud.
An operation?
Excuse me. I mutter as I read Yuki's text. What should I write in response? Her countless days in the hospital, lying at the bottom of the sea where she cannot see the stars. What can I say to Yuki as she tries her best to swim to the surface? You got this? Hi, Amfu. Hello. I'm sure the operation will go well. I'll do my best so that once you enroll in Teito Nursing Academy, I'll be able to teach you a lot of things. You do your best as well, Yuki. It takes some resolve for me to send it. Do my best. Those words that I send to Yuki feel as if I cannot easily betray them.
でも頑張るもん
I will do my best. I send it. Her reply is immediate. It's a simple text.
I will. I won't lose to any stupid disease.
Do we know what her disease was? Because I don't remember if it told us, but I don't think it was clear. For a moment, I almost cry.
お姉ちゃん
If
今
this
日の夕飯
child
だけど
dies...
筑前煮と
You just said a lot more than sis. It's really cold here. Gonna be raining non-stop. Oh, keep warm. That's the opposite here. It is hot today. 80 degrees outside. I'm good.
Sis?
Sis? Oops, wrong voice. Now, who had been preparing dinner in the kitchen, sticks out her head.
なおちゃんゆきちゃんに頑張るって言っちゃった
Oh, now, I told Yuki I'll do my best.
そっか
Oh, I see.
Told this suddenly, now looks surprised. Seeing the smartphone in my hand, she smiles.
それじゃあ頑張らなくちゃねなおも協力するから
Alright then, you gotta do your best. I'll do whatever I can to help.
よろしく
Yes, thanks!
よーしじゃあ今日からお勉強定食の難易度1段階上げちゃうね
Alright then. From today, we're gonna raise our study course to the next level.
おおかかってこい
Alright, let's do this! I thump my chest in response. I swallow a comment asking her not to go too hard on me. I do not remember if they told us she's been in the hospital for a long time. Yeah, yes, they have. I do remember them saying that. You walked into that one. Yeah. Da 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 da. Chibis.
白衣性愛情依存症
Coffee. Done. No! Wow, wow, wow. It kind of reminds me of the alarms for Garleans. Wow, wow. The summer vacation homework review tests go on for about a week. They're held every day for the first half of each class.
かかってこ
Let's do this! The results, I managed to somehow barely pass. That seems right. Baboos! With September classes... I don't know what I'm reading. Clearly not this.
With September comes an increased variety in our nurse training.
それでは今日の母子看護の授業では新生児沐浴の実習を行いますね。
Alright, today, in our class on maternity nursing, we will do newborn bathing training.
Newborn bathing. This is practice for how to bathe a newborn baby when becoming a nurse for an obstetrician. Each student is given one baby doll. I said that weird. Baby doll. Each group is given one bathing tube to use. Tub.
お人形
Tub.
見た目より
We
重い
don't
の
put
で
babies in
注意してく
tubes.
ださい。
Tub.
The doll is heavier than it looks, so be careful.
Support the head.
本当だ。
That's what they said.
Whoa, it is!
平均的な新生児の実際の重さですからね。
I cannot tell you what's up with me today and why I'm so in the gutter. I don't have an answer for you. Do they need volunteers to bathe? Bonk! Bonk Sooth! Classic anime cicada scream, it's true. Well, a pass is a pass. I think, yeah, in Japan it is, right? It's either pass or fail. It's not really... Is it dependent on grades or GPA, or is it just pass-fail? Bonk!
It is the actual weight of an average newborn baby.
So what, 7 pounds?
まだ首が座っていないという状態も再現されていま
That's
すか
not that
ら、
heavy.
実際の重量以上に重く感じるものです。
Yes, that you do have to support the head.
Also, it simulates a newborn's lack of neck support, so it will seem heavier than its actual weight.
しっかり練習して上手にお風呂に入れてあげられるようにしましょう。
Let's practice carefully and learn to bathe it properly.
First of all, Miss O'Hara shows us an example.
2年になれば実際の新生児を相手に実習を行うことになりますから、よく見ていてくださいね。
Grades from 0 to 100. Okay. But if you pass, like, does it matter that you just barely passed? Like, do they keep track of that? Well, I guess, yes, but... Yeah, please do not drown your doll. Please. Oh my god, it's like when you had to take care of a baby for a week in school. I never did. I don't even know if my class had something like that. Like, some people just had an egg, and you had to take care of the egg for a week. I never had that. But I also didn't take home ec. I took cooking and sewing. There were 3. You could either take cooking, sewing, or home ec, and you had to take 2 of the 3. I took sewing and cooking, which is hilarious because I don't cook. I got a great grade, but it's because they gave us all of the ingredients pre-weighed, like separated, like, you know, a cup of this, like a teaspoon of that. Like, it was all pre-stationed with all the organization. You just had to, like, use the oven right or stove right, and I just had to follow instructions. So it was really easy for me. So I got a good grade in cooking. Are you laughing at me? Oh, okay. I thought River was laughing at me cooking. So I got good grades in cooking. I got really good grades in sewing, though I don't remember how to do this because this was all middle school. So 11 to 10 to 12 years old, or 11 to 13. I don't remember what middle school ages are. Honestly, I have no idea if all grades count for the end. Legit. I obviously don't know. That's why I'm asking. It's a bonk kind of day. A bong kind of day? I think you mean bonk. Meanwhile, schools in my country, no home ed cooking, just math, English, history, etc. All of our classes were like that otherwise. Hi, Shay, by the way. Hello, hello. Just middle school had those options. But I also had a pretty decent middle school. I don't think other people had middle schools like that. Like, my middle school is well-funded. I'm in a very fucking wide-ass area. So it might be partly that as well on why we had that as an option. It was the only extracurricular we had, though. Everything else was like basic math, English, history, except it was called math, science. It wasn't called history. What was it called? And English wasn't called English. Fuck, I don't remember. Wait, they had like weird names. Couldn't tell you. Can't remember now. Oh, LA. English was not English. It was LA. Language arts. And I don't remember what history was, but it wasn't just straight up history. But that was our classes. And then we had gym. and then one extra class, which was either home ec, cooking, or sewing. And you could either you got automatically assigned 2 of the 3 or you picked them. I actually think you got automatically assigned. Oh, you also had to take health class. Gym and health. They were 2 separate things. Yeah. And then they scar you by making you watch a live birth. I mean, I would like to have informative things in school. I never learned how to do taxes, cook, etc. Have to learn via YouTube. I never learned taxes. You could optionally take a economics class. I did my junior or senior year, but it was optional. Like, not everyone was required to take it. It was like, out of the list of classes, which one do you want to take? We did get a lot of options in high school, but unfortunately my dad was a big control freak about the classes I took, so I had to take what he wanted me to take, which was not for better, mostly for worse. One class, I will only argue that one class he made me take, I actually am grateful that I took. But you would think I'd be grateful for economics, but honestly, economics, I don't remember shit from it. They taught us some stuff, but like, it's not something my brain easily retains. So yeah, I passed the class with an A, but I don't remember shit from it. And it was about American economics, so I don't fucking remember. If you're wondering, the class I actually am grateful my dad made me take, it was typing class. Freshman year, I think, or sophomore. I think freshman year. He forced me to take a typing class that was it literally taught you how to type fast and type without looking at the keyboard, which to this day I'm grateful for. I don't look at the keyboard when I type. I feel where the F and the J, right? I think it's F and J. Yeah. I feel where F and J are, the little like nubs. And you put your pointer fingers there and rest the rest of your fingers along the keys next to them, and you type from there. And that's what they taught you. Also, they had like a guard over the keyboard so you couldn't look at your hands. So you literally had to learn how to not look at the keyboard to type. And it tested you at the beginning of the course how fast you typed versus the end. And like, everyone always had a significant difference in typing speed. I think mine was a 40-word difference. I want to say I went from like 30 typing speed to 70. I don't know if I'm still that fast, but yeah, I was then. And I will say that is the only time I'm grateful my dad made me take a class, because that helped me type papers so much faster because I'm a procrastinator. So it helped. Did they teach you how to use proper keyboard layout in typing class? Yes, I think. What do you mean proper keyboard layout? Hi, Tolly. But yeah, like, that's why I can type so fast, and I can type without looking at the keyboard, which is why it was so hilarious when Wolf visited and went to go look at my keyboard to type and couldn't read my keyboard because I have Eorzean letters as my alphabet, because I don't need to know the letters. I just know them. The only thing that sucks is if I genuinely have to look and I'm not like having my fingers on the keys, then I'm like, oh shit, which key is it? But otherwise I don't need it. I can type no problem because I don't look. Hi, Tolly. You had to like also do a thing that like noted every time you did an error. It was like, you know, you had to type what you saw, do spaces and punctuation when you saw them, stuff like that. But if you messed up, you had to keep going, which sucked because I always wanted to hit delete, but you couldn't delete. So it like really trained you to type correctly. The quartz keyboard layout is really bad for your wrists and slows you down. That's why I recommend to use a Comac, Workman, Neo 2, and etc. instead. No, they had us learn on a normal keyboard that everyone had. But keep in mind, this was before there were different kinds of keyboards. You only had the one. This was back in math. 2005, 2006. So all we had was normal keyboards. You didn't have anything else. So, But I do appreciate my dad making me take that. One class he made me take was hell, and it's the only class I actually dropped out of in high school. It was absolute hell. Fun Fender trivia time. In an IT class in high school, we had free time to fuck around, and I was practicing typing by doing the alphabet in upper then lowercase and alternating font. A teacher came over and condescendingly showed me how to copy paste. It's free time. Who cares how you do it? What the fuck? That's good practice. I don't understand. It's not a special keyboard, just software side placement. Oh. Varric existed pre-Windows. I don't know what any of that is. I have no idea. I mean, maybe, and I didn't know that's what was I have no idea. But I don't know, it was just basic keyboard, and I didn't change the way we did anything. It was just what was on the keyboard was what we typed and what was shown on the screen. So I'm assuming no, we didn't have any of that. But yeah, one of the classes my dad made me take, which ended up having to be turned into a study hall, and my dad was like, this is the only time I'm gonna let you do this. It was a class where it was kind of like news reporting or like editing. It was so weird. I don't really remember what the topic was. I think it was like a media class. Either way, they required, and because I don't have an official dyslexia diagnosis, I couldn't get any support in school, any sort of I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, support, exceptions, stuff like that. So they required that, this was like 1/3 of the way through the year, they required a project where you had to write a 3-minute ad or a 3-minute like speech or something. Not even a speech. It was a media thing. It was like a report or something like that. Like almost like a news anchor thing. I can't really remember because it was so long ago. And it had to be exactly 3 minutes. And you couldn't fuck up. You had to do it all in one take. And it had to be exactly 3 minutes. You couldn't time yourself. You just had to speak with enough consistency to hit 10 minutes. And for every second you were over, you lost points or under. And then like at 10 seconds under or over, you would fail. Something like that. It was super fucking extreme and totally not a freshman class. This was a freshman. I was a freshman when I took this in high school, not even in college. And I was like, absolutely not. Because I am like, you could read off a sheet, but like I couldn't. There was no way I was going to do that, especially reading, because I stumble over my words and I'm not going to get everything out. And I'm not going to know what time it was or do it in the right amount of time. It was ridiculous. And I was like, and my dad agreed to let me take study hall, but my dad, I think, was really weary about me taking it because he didn't want me to take study hall. He was so adamant against it because I asked, can I do that so that way I can do homework at school and not at home? And he was so like, no, it's a waste of time. You need to do something worth your credits and time. And he absolutely refused me taking a study hall. So the fact that I dropped from this class and the only thing you can do after you drop a class is take a study hall, he was I think he thinks I was trying to get out of it so I could have a study hall. But no, that class stressed and scared the shit out of me. And then I was able to get my homework done before I got home for school. What the fuck? This is why I didn't finish high school. Fair. And also, yeah, it depends entirely on what classes you take. It's fine, I just nerd out since it's my job. That's awesome, though. Especially if you enjoy it. So dumb, what the fuck? Yeah. I sent you an image of the Dvorak layout the wiki provided. I'm really curious as to... Oh, yeah, no, we didn't have anything like that. Oh, that's fascinating. And that's better for your wrists and hands? Interesting. Maybe like how common the words are to type. Oh god, that would fuck me up though, because I have such a habit of typing how I do. Okay, sorry, that was a rant, but classes, school, it's related. So
Once you are in your second year, you will practice on actual newborn babies, so watch carefully. Don't give Asuka a baby. The way that Miss O'Hara embraces the baby doll paints an exquisite picture. Usually she is angelic, but now she almost seems to be an embodiment of the Madonna. Madonna? Oh, that's that painting, isn't it? I consider now, even though Miss O'Hara is apparently single, she would probably make an excellent mother. Mommy?
新生児はまだ首が座っていないので、ここをしっかり支えて。
The newborn cannot hold its own neck, so support it carefully.
ふむふむ。お姉
Sis! Did she already drop it?
そっとお湯に入れてあげるか、先に布で拭ってあげると赤ちゃんはびっくりしないので。
Put its feet first gently into the hot water or wipe it with a cloth first so that the baby isn't startled. Jump scare the
なるほ
baby.
ど。お姉
Interesting.
ちゃんってば。
Sis! Why are we...
なになおちゃん。お姉ちゃんは今真剣に先生の話を。
What am I, like, peeing myself? What is it now? Right now I'm listening carefully to what Miss O'Hara is saying.
お姉ちゃんの赤ちゃん。お湯に沈んでる。
Oh, I didn't know we actively already had babies. Sis, your baby doll. It's sunk. The bubble noises! In the short moment I had taken my eyes off it, my baby doll had drowned in the bathing tub. That's why I said don't give Asuka a baby. Don't do it. Oh, you're right!
幼児虐待。いや、これはもう殺人事件だね。抜け子逮捕しないと。
Oh, lock her up in cuffs. I mean, sorry, what? This is child abuse. No, hold on. This is murder. We need to arrest you, dummy girl.
過失だよ。っていうか人形だから。
It's negligence at worst. I mean, come on, it's a doll.
実際の新生児と思って扱わなくてはダメでしょ。
You have to treat it as if it were really a newborn baby.
すみません。
I'm sorry.
大崎さん、
She fell on the
反
floor.
省する前に、まずお人形をお湯からあげましょう。
Miss Asuka Osachi, before you apologize, it would be best if you took your doll out of the water first.
そうでしたわ。
Oh, right! Fender! You got jump scare, baby. Fender, you got jump scare, baby. Let me know who you would like that 5 to go towards. I will write it down because I obviously don't have it on this screen. I really probably should because I've been streaming on the screen often, but let me know. Babuphilia. Okay, I got you, baby. Thank you, Fender. I appreciate you. Thank you for Nightmare Baby. Dvorak is pretty outdated. Colmac is the one I use. After I started using it, I noticed how much nicer it is for your hands, and yes, it's been proven to be better. I believe it. I just don't know if I could get back in the habit of something like that without having, like, a case where I type a lot. Because I don't type that much. I don't write papers. I don't have a typing job, stuff like that. So for me, it's probably not required or, like, helpful to relearn something. In theory, the standard QWERTY is more or less based on stuff to do with old school typewriters and the physical constraints of those, I think. Some alternatives are intended to be more ergonomic. That makes sense. You had one job. It's a very thorough bath. It's fine. Itsuki isn't wrong. No, it would be murder. That's why I said don't give her a baby. Oh, right. My days as a good mother seem far off. God, I would be over cautious with my baby. I'd be so scared of, like, any little thing hurting it. One night, a week away from my second hospital training. Why? Fucking why? Subject to the Jellyfish Club manager. It's a text from... yeah, I got that it was a text from Yuki. Thank you. Thank God it's not a phone call. I'm finally starting to feel better from my operation. Oh, she got it done! I would like to know what this operation was, but they probably don't want to get too into that
because that's not, I guess, where the focus is. I'm just curious.
It was pretty difficult. Oh, I'm finally starting to feel better from my operation. It was pretty difficult, but the operation was a success. I seem to be recovering well.
That's good.
I was told that I'm not allowed to walk for a while, but I hope we can talk a lot when you come visit, Asuka.
She hadn't told me the date of her operation, so I hadn't been sure when to send her a text. With the day of my next hospital training approaching, I had just begun thinking about how Yuki was doing and whether I should text her or not. It was a success. I'm glad. Subject: that's great news. I was slightly worried, but I'm glad the operation was a success. It's important not to push yourself and to put your health first. Let's go for a walk when you get better, Yuki. I'll ask Miss Shionogi to let us talk tons. Excuse me. Bellicoco's murdered by the ringtone. The day of my second hospital training.
You're fidgeting, Asuka.
Well,
try to remember that we're here for training. Don't embarrass us in front of the chief and the other nurses. Miss Sakuya's words are a little sharp. Oh, sorry. I know. Da, 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 da. And then we arrive at the hospital again. They didn't want to draw a new hospital. Mood. I'm a little nervous. Partly due to being able to see Yuki again, and partly because I'll be reporting to the chief who scolded me for pants peeing incident. Fidget, fidget. Stop fidgeting, Asuka. You're making me nervous as well. If you work yourself up too much, you'll pee your pants again. I won't, damn it! Sis language! Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Okay. She is Grace. Breathing failed.
Asuka, you're too nervous.
Too nervous. Well, I seem to have calmed down a little. Yes, I should be fine, I think. I wonder if Yuki will be surprised. No, I'm here for training. I'm a nursing student. I need to shape up. Because they need a man. No, oh my god. They keep saying shape up and it keeps bringing me over there. They are going to the same hospital. They're using the same image for the other games hospital. Amazing. Love it. Mood. As an artist, I get it. And so, I don't remember Chief's voice. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's been a while, Miss Asuka Osachi. Are you doing well? Yes. I had been prepared to immediately receive a scolding from the chief, but it looks like I managed to avoid that. But I think she's observing me carefully. For you trainees, this is your second hospital training session. Today, you will perform bed making on the empty beds and simple bathing on the patients. I say simple, but you will be handling the patient's bodies for the first time, so please concentrate on your tasks. I was only taught how to wash a baby, and I failed that, so maybe you shouldn't trust me. In response to the chief's words, we nod with serious expressions on our faces. Of course, don't forget to greet the patients when you encounter them. I wonder if I'll be able to visit Yuki's hospital room. Alright, night shift, report. And just like last time, the nurses that had been on night shift gave their status reports. I don't remember who this is. It's been a while, Miss Asuka Osachi. I look forward to working with you again. Oh, Miss Shionogi, it's been a while. I look forward to working with you too. Today I will be assisting Miss Shionogi again, just like last time. I feel a little relieved. I am Sakuya Takeda. Nice to meet you. This time, Miss Sakuya will also be accompanying Miss Shionogi. Yes, nice to meet you too. Oh, you're the one who helped clean Miss Osachi's...
いえ、それは
Awkward.
Oh, it was nothing. Miss Sakuya cuts off Miss Shionogi's words. She must be talking about how she had been the first to clean up after I peed myself. Well, that proves it. It's still embarrassing. All right, shall we go then? Yes. Led by Miss Shionogi, we leave the nurse station. Think they were made by a pretty small team? I could see that, yeah. It's great art. Use your assets when you have them. The hospital ward we head to isn't the one where Yuki is. Summer holidays, all I remember is that there was so much homework.
私たち看護学生は学ぶことが多いですから。
As nursing students, we have a lot to learn. That's true. Around the end of vacation, we used to gather at someone's room every day and help each other out. Miss Shionogi talks nostalgically as Miss Sakuya responds with a serious expression on her face. But there's something else that's on my mind.
塩野木さん。
Miss Shionogi? What is it? I know that as a nursing student, it's not ideal to worry yourself with any one individual patient, but I can't help myself.
ゆきちゃん、どうしてますか？
How is Yuki doing? I have asked the question. I consider how I might be scolded for it. Next to me, Miss Sakuya has a reproachful look on her face. Miss Yuki Saria?
はい。
Yes! I called it and I'm upset about it now! Fuck! Well, this is about to sad. That worked. Yep, I wasn't wrong. This is about to be sad. Fuck. She passed away at the beginning of last week. Miss Shionogi speaks in a regular tone as she continues to walk the hallway.
Huh?
I feel my temperature drop.
Asuka.
After taking a sharp breath, Miss Sakuya looks towards me. She passed away at the beginning of last week. Huh. When had I received my last text from Yuki? That's right. At the beginning of last week. Right after that? Miss Shionogi continues in a matter-of-fact voice. After you came for training last time, she had another operation. It was successful and she had been recovering well, but last week her condition suddenly worsened. It's unfortunate.
そうでしたか。
I see. As I am unable to form words, Miss Sakuya responds for me instead. My feet have stopped moving. Miss Sakuya stops as well, and Miss Shionogi, realizing this, also stops and turns around. I know I should say something, but I cannot find the words.
Asuka, I think you'll make a wonderful nurse.
I guess this isn't something to talk about in the hallway. Led by Miss Shionogi, I return to the nurse station. The chief seems to have left and there's no sign of her in the nurse station. I'm sure you're aware of this, but I have to make my rounds so I can't spare too much time.
はい。
I understand. Miss Sakuya is watching me with a firm gaze. I won't tell you not to be shocked. After all, this is someone's life we're talking about. But I can't show you to our patients with you looking like that. I need you to get a hold of yourself.
すみません。
I'm sorry. You were exchanging texts with Yuki, weren't you? Yep. I give a nod. The subject line of her text had always been, to the Jellyfish Club manager, and we had exchanged many texts. It had pained me to read some of Yuki's texts, while others had been a source of encouragement. And so I had been looking forward to seeing her. So much.
楽しみだったんだ。ユキちゃんに会えるの。
I had really been looking forward to seeing Yuki again. The chief is also aware that you were texting her. On top of that, I'm sure you're aware of this from your studies at school, and I myself have told you, but there are many patients like her.
はい。わかってます。
Yes, I understand. Since last time after your group came for the hospital training, she is not the only one who has passed away.
Yeah, but it's only when I was texting, okay?
はい。
I understand. And yet every day we must continue to greet our patients with a smile as they battle against sickness and injuries.
はい。
I understand. Everything Miss Shionogi says is correct, and I nod.
わかってます。看護師は患者さんに尊敬の念を持って接しないといけない。
I understand. A nurse must always address the patient with respect.
それも公平に、分け隔てなく誰か一人を特別扱いしないで。
She must treat them fairly, without bias, and must not favor one over the
看
others.
護総合論の授業で一番最初に先生から教わってて。
That was one of the first things our teacher taught us in general nursing theory. Miss Shionogi silently listens to me speak.
分かってますから。
I understand this. I know what is expected of me as a nurse, or at least as an aspiring nurse.
すみません。
I'm sorry. What is it?
私、
I have to cry. I can't stop myself. I can't stop the tears that fall, or my shoulders that tremble.
アスカ。
I won't tell you not to cry. However, I'm sorry, but I can't give you much time. You'll need to compose yourself quickly. Go to the bathroom, wash your face, and clear your mind. I'll begin making my rounds as I can't delay them any further.
はい。
I understand. Oh, fuck. I go to the bathroom and wash my face with cold water over and over again. I wipe my face with a towel and step out into the hallway. Miss Sakuya is waiting there for me. Out of curiosity, DMoness, depending on who I picked for the, beach, does that dictate who's here with me for this scene, or is it always Sakuya? If it does dictate, I'm glad you picked Sakuya, because she honestly seems the most empathetic out of all of them. I mean, the sister's empathetic, but, she's always, thinking about me. It's nice to have someone who's, sympathizing softly. I wipe my face with a towel and step out into the hallway. Miss Sakuya is waiting there for me. She should have gone with Miss Shionogi.
あ、さくやさん。
My nose is still running.
Ah, fuck. Oh, Miss Sakuya.
どう？落ち着けた？
Have you calmed down?
大丈夫。いや、大丈夫じゃないけど。でも、大丈夫。
I think it is always it is always Sakuya, since I think I remember this skips after one playthrough. Okay, gotcha. I'm glad that it's Sakuya. I'm glad they picked Sakuya, personally. Because Itsuki doesn't really have that much empathy. So, I'm alright. No, I'm not alright, but I'll be fine. I like honesty.
私なら。
I like her saying, I'm not okay, but I will be. If it were me...
家に帰ってから泣くわ。実習中は絶対に泣いたりしないけれど。
Sakuya, good for you. I just complimented you on your sympathy, and now you're literally telling her that she shouldn't have cried. Good for you that you can hold your emotions like that. Itsuki is complicated. Oh, I like Itsuki, but yes, she's very complicated. And she's not necessarily the most sympathetic. I'd cry after I got home. I would never allow myself to cry during training.
そうだよね。ごめん。
You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
心を通わせた患者さんが亡くなれば、 泣くのは私も同じよ。
If a patient I developed a connection with had died, I would cry as well.
いいえ、誰でも。
I think anyone would.
うん、
Oh,
そっか。
I see. She is probably trying to cheer me up, to tell me that she understands how I feel. I take a short but deep breath.
さくやさん、塩野義さんのとこ行こう。遅くなっちゃう。
Miss Sakuya, let's go and find Miss Shionogi. We'll be late.
そうね。
Yes, you're right. Excuse me. God damn. No! Don't I just wipe my tears. How dare you? During my short lunch break, I make my way to the hospital room Yuki was in. There is a different name on the door label. I stand dazed in front of the door. This is legitimately why I could never be a nurse or a doctor, or like in a nursing home or anything. Like, I would probably have someone that I made a connection with and that I cry too easily. Like, there's no way in hell I could do that. I would love to be like work at a vet or something like that, but I would have such a hard time for all the animals that you do have to put down, or the emergencies, and you see people crying over their pets. I couldn't do it. Like, I thought about being like, you know, someone at the counter, not a vet themselves, because I could never do like surgeries and operations and stuff, but like I thought about being like a vet tech, and there's no way. I could not emotionally deal with that every day. There's no way in hell. This is why they do not want you to make a connection with your patients. Yeah. And the problem is I cannot not. Even if I don't make a connection, like I see them with their families and their families are crying, I will start crying. Like, I am a sympathy crier. So as soon as I see someone else crying, I will cry. I will absolutely start crying, even though I don't want to. In movies, I don't tend to cry because of the situation happening. I can, but it's more likely I'm crying because someone in the movie's reaction to said thing and them crying. It sucks. So as a nurse, if I saw like the family crying around the patient, I would start crying because I empathize too much. I imagine so much what it's like to be in their shoes, and I couldn't not do that. It's the same, like I said, for animals. If I see I've been to vets where oh my god, chat, I didn't tell you. I can't imagine not feeling anything having to put down an animal. Right? Story time real quick. I knew this was coming and I still cried. Yeah. I mean, I kind of predicted it, and I can't. Because it's a way to teach Asuka, like, not to make connections, or like, you know, that's why you don't, like, get to know them on a real personal level. I was taking Baron to the vet last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago for his ears. And I was checking out. Done. He was good. And while I was checking out, a woman comes in with a cat carrier, probably a cat inside. I believe it was a cat. Cat's quiet. Cat's not making a noise. And the woman just like sits down. And so while the like nurse tech is checking me out, and like, you know, having me pay and stuff, she like notices the woman in the corner and is like, hi ma'am, can I help you? And she's like, yeah, I'm here to just drop off animal that needs to be put down, or that basically is what she said. I can't remember word for word anymore because now it's been a couple weeks. I meant to say it the day of and I forgot. And I was like, what do you mean drop off? Like, are you doing it for someone else? Like, what? And the vet tech's like, do you have an appointment? And she's like, no, I'm just dropping it off. It needs to be put down. And she's like, well, you need an appointment to put down an animal. And she's like, I just am putting it down. Like, you know, I've been here before. Like, it's been a while, but I've been here before. And so the vet tech's like, okay, what's your name? And she gives her name. And she's like, you haven't been here in over 10 years with this specific cat. Like, it's been over 10 years. We can't just put down like, we need an appointment. We need to, like, decide that this is the best action for this animal. And she's like, it's not a big deal. And wait, the vet tech had said we need an appointment for something that's like this serious, this big. And she's like, it's not that serious. It's not a big deal. It's just end of life. And I was like, what the fuck? How can you be so apathetic about your cat? Like, what the fuck? About your animal? I don't understand. What? Like, I wasn't saying anything. I was like, shut my mouth. I have so many feelings. And the vet tech, I could tell, was like trying to like be so nice. And she's like, I'll go ask whoever. So she goes and asks one of the vets and comes back and is like, yes, you need an appointment. And the lady's like, did you talk to this? I don't remember any of the names, and nor would I tell you anyway. And she was like, yes, I talked to him specifically. And she's like, well, I used to work here. I know I can just drop them off. And she's like, the vet tech's like, no, you can't just drop off your cat to be put down. And she's like, well, what am I supposed to do? The cat isn't eating or drinking. You know, and she's like, you either take it to somewhere else or you make an appointment for tomorrow. We have appointments open for tomorrow. And she's like, you know, the cat's not going to make it that long. They're not eating. They're not doing anything. Like, it needs to be put down now. And so the vet tech's like, okay. So she's like, let me just finish checking you out. So she finishes checking me out. And I was like, good luck. And so I leave. So I have no idea the resolution that happened there. But, like, how can you just not care about your animal? Also, I'm sure why they said, can we end of life the owner? In a video game. I just don't understand the thought process of, like, not care. Maybe she already mourned, or maybe, like, honestly, it just seems like she's trying to kill this cat is what it seems like. Like, I don't want to deal with this cat anymore. Which is probably why they need an appointment, so that way they can determine that the best course of action for this cat is death. Because how have you gone that long, like, so long that the cat's not eating or drinking, you know something's wrong, and you haven't brought it into the vet to see if it will get better? Like, this person's clearly wanting to kill this animal. That's why, sorry, switch. That's probably why they require an appointment, so that way they can consider that it's not animal abuse, to make sure that you did everything you could to keep this animal alive, and that it's a better course of action to euthanize the animal. Like, you don't, what? Who doesn't bring their animal in for 10 years and then is bringing it being like, I'm putting it down? Who does that? Like, even my cat growing up, my parents never brought my cats to the vet. Ever. Not once. Because they didn't think they needed the rabies once a year, because they're indoor cats, and they never got them checked up, because you should, just in case, so they can tell if, like, you know, there's anything wrong with their teeth, anything wrong with their eyes, stuff like that. You really should bring your animals in once a year if you can. About, you know, give or take, but, you know, get your animals checked up on, just like we need physicals once a year. So my parents never did that. And when my cat was 14, I was a sophomore in college, I came home and my cat meowed when I itched under her jaw. My cat never meowed, ever. The only time my cat ever meowed was when she thought no one was home and was sad. And then as soon as you're like, over here, she would come to you and stop meowing. Like, I never saw her meow face to face. She never meowed, never hissed, never meowed, never bit, nothing. So the fact she meowed was weird. And I was like, what? And I felt her jaw, and her jaw felt swollen. And I was like, so I start panicking. I literally the next day brought her to a vet, not to be put down, but to figure out what the fuck is going on with her jaw. They do x-rays. They find out half of her jaw is rotted, or like disintegrated. Like, she is gone. And if my parents had brought them in yearly, we could have caught this sooner. We could have had their teeth cleaned. We could have had a tooth removed. It probably was a rotten tooth that never got seen. Because we never brought them to the vet. Please bring your animals to the vet for yearly things, please.
So yeah, unfortunately, I had to put my cat down soon after, but like she held on for months after that because they were like, either we can do surgery and she doesn't heal right because she's 14. She's not going to heal well. On top of that, she'll only maybe have an extra year and the surgery is not going to alleviate the pain. Like she's going to be in a lot of pain. Or, you know, you wait till she stops eating, stuff like that, and then we take her in. So I had like a paperwork trail that I tried, and this is what was determined as the best course of action. And so, because I think that was like in August or September, or it was fall break, so maybe September or something, and then, or October. And then my mom drove her up to see me because she didn't think my cat was going to last till Thanksgiving when I came home again. And I got to see my cat for the weekend, which was awesome of my mom to do because it was a 9-hour drive from our house. And my poor cat. But apparently seeing me revitalized the cat and she like ate a little bit more. And then she, like my mom was giving her tuna and she was like licking up the tuna because she couldn't chew. It just hurt. She just could only have liquids. And as soon as I got home for Thanksgiving, she stopped eating entirely. Like she was just like, okay, I'm ready. So like, we tried, and like that's what you do. That's what you do is you try, or you like, you know, you're not bringing them in to get put down. You're bringing them in to see if they're okay, and if they're not, then you do that. So the fact I'm okay now. I mean, again, it was like, you know, 10 years ago, but like that's how you do it. You don't. I didn't wait, never bringing her into the vet, just seeing if maybe she magically got better and then decided, nope, she needs to be put down. No! What the fuck? Anyway. I had so many feelings. Nothing of value would be lost, so I guess it'd be no big deal. I'm wondering if possibly, like, she hated the cat and it was, like, her kid's cat or some shit. Or her partner's cat. I don't know. And she just, like, wanted to get rid of the cat. Like, that's... I just can't fathom doing that. I just cannot. I don't understand. Like, even with Jake. You guys know Jake? He was 18 years old. He was an old kitty. And Shy Guy brought him in, like, a couple times a year because he needed to get the herpes shot to, like, alleviate his symptoms. And then he, like, also brought him in for his yearly because he had, like, his mom was super on top of that. And then, so he was, and also because of having an apartment, you need to have up-to-date rabies. So we had him brought in him every year, and then, like, he just unfortunately hurt himself, and because he was 18, he wasn't able to move around. Like, he couldn't go up and down the stairs anymore. He was struggling to get up and down out of the bed, and he couldn't get into the litter box. He really hurt himself, and they couldn't really do surgery on him because he was too old. So yeah, that was the best course of action, because he also kind of stopped eating because he was in so much pain. Like, Shy Guy brought him in to get assessed, and then a couple days later, they had made the appointment for a couple days later. You don't bring them in with the intention of putting them down. You bring them in with the intention of them getting better and finding out you can't. You know? Even if you hate the cat, you don't get to get it put down. You get it put up for adoption. Well, it was old, supposedly. So maybe it's because they didn't think it could. I mean, the cat very well could have just not been eating or drinking, and she really was just like, well, guess we gotta put it down, and had no hard feelings about it because it wasn't her cat. I don't know. I just feel for any animal. Me and River have been watching, we finished it last night. We watched his Dark Materials, which is like the Golden Compass, stuff like that. It's the show on HBO Max, I think. It's 3 seasons. It's very, very good. The acting's phenomenal and stuff like that. None of the humans dying made me cry as much as the animals do. They're not animals. They're demons, but they're animals. They take the form of animals. So like them dying is what hits me harder than the human dying. I just can't handle it. Even if I have zero connection to the animal, I'm just like, oh, the animal died. Like, I can't do it. I will always have an emotional connection to an animal, god damn it. Anyway, sorry, that was a huge long rant. But god damn it. I had feelings. This is bringing up a lot of feelings about death. God damn. Which I guess is the point.
Asuka, I think you'll make a wonderful nurse.
本当になれるかな。
Do you really think so? Oh shit. Do you really think so, Yuki? I cry a little more. Of course I'm certain the chief heard about my crying, but she said nothing to me. I had been worried about whether I would be able to do bed making and simple bathing properly, but I surprised myself by accomplishing it with no mistakes. After our training finishes, in the end, the chief addresses us trainees at the nurse station. Today, you all did very well. I hope you continue to do so. She looks each of us in the eye. She looks me in the
看
eye.
護師になるってどういうことなんだろう。
I wonder what it means to become a nurse. Still not knowing, I think back to Yuki in her hospital room. To the Jellyfish Club manager. That night, I gaze absent-mindedly at the email screen on my smartphone. The subject line of each of Yuki's texts is the same. She probably took a liking to the Jellyfish Club story.
ねえなおちゃん、
Hey now.
何？
What is it?
患者さんとメールアドレスとか交換しちゃダメって話。本当そうだよね。
Gee, you don't say.
The rule that you shouldn't exchange email addresses with patients. It really is true.
Now had been writing a report at the study desk. Turns towards me. Oh, who had been?
うん。だね。
Yes, it is.
でも後悔してないや。私。
But I don't regret it.
そっか。
I see.
うん。
Yeah.
お姉ちゃん、なおも良かったと思うよ。
It was a sucky lesson, but it was a good lesson. And at least for Yuki, she had a friend before it happened. Which, fuck, I'm gonna cry again. Okay. Oh!
ありがとう。
Sis, I think it was for the best too.
Thanks. The night is quiet and melancholy. Fuck. Still, we nursing students are not given much time to dwell in sentiment. Pathology class. Oh, this is just a different one? It's not the same teacher? Ugh.
Today we will have a mini test regarding pregnancy through iPS cells that we studied about in our class.
What's iPS cells?
You will have 20 minutes to study on your own, and then the test will start. All right, begin studying.
と
Let me see. I think everyone goes through something like this. Stress. Where we grow up and find maybe our elementary school notebook or our kindergarten drawing book. And there we rediscover our incredulous dreams of what we're gonna be when we grow up, that we'd long forgotten about. And we say to ourselves, what was I thinking back then? Things like becoming the president. I always was like, I'm gonna be an artist. I think maybe when I got a little older, I was hoping I'd be a video game designer. Or like an artist for a video game designer, but either way, I was like, artist. Artist. Always artist. Or a Ghostbuster. Actually, those are the better ones. Sometimes you see kids who say they want to be a cabbage. Mood. My cabbages. Yeah, you thought you were going to become a vegetable. And for me, I had written in my picture book, The Girl Who Chased Stars, that I would become a nurse. That is the reason why I'm here right now.
そう。そうなんだけどね。
Yes, this is all very true. But there's a reason why I'm thinking back to the things I had thought on my first day of school. If I had said that I wanted to reconfirm my starting point, it would be completely untrue. No, this is nothing that cool.
なおちゃんや。
Now,
何お姉ちゃん。
What is this, sis?
看護師になるのと大統領になるのってどっちが難しいのかな。
reject humanity, return to cabbage! That's good. That's real good. I like that. Also, sorry, DMoness, for the rant. She just cannot remember why she had written that. Yes, right. Sorry, my bracelet got stuck in my blanket. Mood Anna. Reject humanity. Return to cabbage. That's so fucking good.
複雑な
Oops. Which do you think is more difficult to become? A nurse or the president? Apparently the nurse. Okay, now, wait. A good nurse. These are important caveats. Wait, did I say that?
Huh? That's a pretty complicated question.
Now responds questioningly, as I ask her without taking my eyes off the textbook.
難しいと思えば何だって難しくなるわ気の持ちようよ
Anything can be difficult if you think it is. It's all about how you perceive it. Miss Sakuya says coolly from the seat behind.
そうそう
Yep.
Yep.
It's Miss Itsuki says from the seat next to Miss Sakuya.
でも簡単って思ったからって実際に簡単にはならないのがリアル
But just because you tell yourself it's easy, the reality is that it doesn't make it any easier.
辛いリアルだ
That's a harsh reality.
余計なことは言わないいつき
Don't say unnecessary things, Itsuki. This is something that I had heard later. During the hospital training we had the other day, Miss Sakuya was also informed that one of the patients she had talked to a lot during the previous training session had died as well. Concerning this, Miss Sakuya had said nothing, and I asked nothing.
どう思ったのかな咲夜さん
Maybe you should ask. I wonder how Miss Sakuya felt. A part of me wants to ask her, but it's not something for me to just drop into the conversation. No, you should do it in private. Don't do it in front of everyone.
すみません授業中失礼します
I'm sorry to interrupt during class. Saying this, Miss O'Hara enters the classroom just around the time that the 20 minutes of private study is about to be over. Our teacher has a stern expression on her face.
先生
Miss O'Hara? Miss O'Hara looks towards me. No, not towards me.
武田さん
Miss Takeda! She calls out to Miss Sakuya behind me.
はい私ですか
Yes, is something the matter?
ご実家から連絡があったわ
Oh shit.
お母様が倒れられたそうよ
Yes, I just received word from your family. Your mother has collapsed. Why would you say this in front of everyone? You should probably say, I need to see you outside right this minute. Like,
だからすぐ帰らせるようにと
they want you to return home immediately. A murmur ripples through the classroom. Eyes turn towards Miss Sakuya.
わかりましたすぐに行きますいつきあとはお願い
Miss Sakuya, why the fuck you still smiling? She did it. She's the reason her mother collapsed. No, I'm just joking.
I understand. I will go immediately. Itsuki, please take care of the rest.
オッケー任された
All right, leave it to me.
Miss Sakuya's voice sounds calm, and Miss Itsuki doesn't seem to have reacted much either.
咲夜さん
Miss
大した
Sakuya!
ことではないわ先生授業中ですが失礼します
It's not a big deal. Excuse me. I know it's the middle of class, but I have to leave.
Standard portraits? Yeah, but she's like acting so cool. Cool as in like cold. Not cool as in like, oh my god, she's so cool. I understand. Go now. Receiving the teacher's approval, Miss Sakuya takes her bags and strides out of the classroom.
大したことないって
How can she say it's not a big deal? Oh my god, it's the woman with the cat. All I can do is watch Miss Sakuya's back as she walks towards Miss O'Hara.
姫こっちはどうする
Princess, what should we do about them? Miss Sakuya turns around in response to Miss Itsuki's words, but instead of looking at Miss Itsuki, she gazes at me. Then she replies to Miss Itsuki.
話して構わないわおかしな気遣いをされても困るし
You can tell them. I'd rather they didn't respond with unnecessary concern.
了解
Gotcha. Okay, so like there's something else going on.
学校でその呼び方はやめなさい
Also, stop calling me that at school.
After Miss Sakuya says this in her usual voice, she leaves the classroom with Miss O'Hara. But murmurs still continue to fill the classroom. All right, study time's over. The test will begin. What a time to study! Cries of dismay can be heard throughout this classroom.
寮戻ったら話す。昨夜、今日は帰ってこないから。
I'll tell you everything when we get back to the dorm. Sakuya won't come home today. Okay. The fuck?
昨夜さ、親が高齢になってできた子供なんだ。
Oh, so it's... I guess it's not unexpected because her parents are old. I'll still be sad, though. The thing about Sakuya is that she was born when her parents were quite old. Now and I have been invited to Miss Itsuki's room. We'd gone to our room once to leave our stuff there, and as soon as we'd entered the room, she had begun talking. Her tone seemed to indicate no sense of concern.
これって
How old?
50歳の頃って聞いてる。だから今は70前か。
I'm sorry. I want to know how a woman at 50 had a kid. I mean, it happens, but that is so rare because of menopause. Holy shit. Holy shit. I guess menopause is absolutely different for everyone. And I forget my mom had it early, so I'm like basing all my knowledge off my mom who had it like 45. So like, I guess, and mom was like, oh, that's considered early, when I've like looked it up and it was like, oh, early is considered 30s. And I was like, wait, what? 30s? So I don't know. Maybe 50s normal, or maybe past 50s normal. I don't know. Research. But still, like, 70s still, my grandmas are 80. No, wait. Are they 70 or 80? 80, yeah. Both my grandmas are 80. What the fuck? Like, 70's young. Well, one of my grandma, my grandpa and my grandma both passed away. My dad's mom, well, one of his moms, passed away 2 years ago, so I guess she was probably 68-ish. And my grandfather passed away a while ago, like 6, 7, 8 years ago. And he was like 60 something, but he also was on dialysis for liver failure, and then ended up dying of pneumonia and heart failure, congestive heart failure, and like all the liver stuff, a bunch of shit. So like, yeah, he wasn't that healthy because he was a huge alcoholic. So, and he was a smoker, and that all of that combined does not have long life expectations. But I would still consider 70 not old. I mean, yes, you're older, but you know, like a ripe good age. Like, I consider like 80 or 90 like, oh, okay, that makes sense. 70 just feels so young. I don't want to think of 35 as my halfway point. Jeez. I heard she was around 50, so I guess she's a little before 70 now.
なおちゃん、うちのおばあちゃんが生きてたら。
LOL. Now, if our grandma was still alive...
小学5年の秋に65で亡くなってるから。
Why are all your people dying so young?
She died at 65 during the autumn of our 5th year in elementary school, so she'd be 74?
おばあちゃんと変わらない。
She's basically the same age as our grandma! Which, I mean, yeah, that happens. Some people's parents are a lot older. If I remember correctly, Wolf's are a lot older. I think his mom is probably closer to my grandparents' age than my parents. But also, all my parents and their parents had them really young. I don't know how old... If my grandma's 70 and my mom's 56... How old is my grandma? 24? 24. And my mom and dad had me at 22 and 23. So, like, they all had everyone really young. And then there's me at 32 with still no kids. So, like... She's basically the same age as our grandma.
そういうこと。だから体にはガタが来てるんだ。
Show symptoms
倒れるのも初めてじゃないしね。
I'm sorry, show symptoms of aging? That's the weirdest way to phrase growing older. I don't know why. That just like... I'm sorry, you have been diagnosed with old age. Like, these are the side effects of old age. The way they're phrasing it is really funny to me. I'm sorry. It might be translation too, but for me, it's just really fucking funny. I'm sorry. Yep, that's why she's starting to show symptoms of aging. This isn't the first time she's collapsed. Miss Itsuki speaks in a dry voice, probably on purpose.
さくやさん、心配だよね。
Miss Sakuya must be worried.
うん。
Yeah.
そういう簡単な話じゃない。
It's not that simple.
ただ心配してるなら、高齢の親を置いて、全寮制の学校に進学なんてしないだろ?
If she was simply worried, she wouldn't leave her aging parent and enroll in a boarding school.
看護学校には全寮制じゃなくていい学校もいくらでもあるんだしさ。
So are you saying she doesn't give a shit about her parents? Like, what's happening here?
There are plenty of nursing academies that aren't boarding schools.
うまくいってないんだ。昨夜
Yeah, nope. Okay, so she doesn't care. So her parents are maybe pieces of shit.
Things aren't going well between Sakuya and her parents.
ま、親は昨夜を管理したがって、昨夜はそれに反発してて。
We do not stand overprotective, controlling parents. So I understand Sakuya. That's fair. Excuse me.
Well, basically, her mother is very protective of Sakuya, and Sakuya doesn't like that.
看護師を目指すのも反対されてた。
She was even against her becoming a nurse.
Miss Sakuya's words remind me of our encounter at the stairway on our first day of school.
私の家の事情で学校に来るのが遅れたのよ。
I was late to school due to personal family matters.
So this was the thing I thought she wouldn't tell me even if I asked.
遅くにできた子供だから可愛くて仕方ないってことなのかな。
Since she was born so late in life, maybe she dotes on her so much so she can't help herself.
さあね、そこまでは私も。
Who knows? Even I don't know the details.
いつきさん、さっきから話、片親しか出てきてない気がするけど。
What a shock that the mom wants to be over involved in their kid's life and the dad wants nothing to do with anything. Too real? Too real? Overprotective parents.
Miss Itsuki, you seem to only mention the one parent.
大幸妹、鋭い。
Sharp as always, little Osachi.
そうさ、もう片方は
Oh!
私らが幼い頃に亡くなってる。
Well, he would be absent then. But just not in the same way I was thinking. Awkward.
Yeah, her other parent died when we were small.
そうなんだ。
I see.
Hearing this, I can get a sense of why Miss Sakuya's mother would be overprotective of her. It's all she has
分
left.
かってると思うけど、
Still not excusable, but understandable.
I'm sure you understand.
昨夜、詮索や気遣いされないために話していいって言ったんだぜ。
How to keep any man, kind of man, out of your game. Just kill him off. You're not wrong.
Sakuya said I could tell you because she doesn't want you to pry or feel sorry for her.
そこんとこ、組んでやってよね。
Try to make sure to respect her wishes.
Fair. The next morning, on our way to school, we run into Miss Sakuya and Miss Itsuki.
おはよう、アスカ、ナオ。
Good morning, Asuka. Now.
おはよう、さくやさん。
Good morning, Miss Sakuya.
おはよう。もう帰ってたんだ。
Good morning. You're already back.
始発で帰ってきたわ。それから、いつきに昨日の授業のノートを見せてもらって。
I came back on the first train. Itsuki's been showing me her notes from yesterday's classes.
叩き起こされた。ただでさえ睡眠時間短いのに。
She forced me to wake up from what little sleep I get.
ゲームのしすぎよ。どうせ、私がいないからって遅くまで。
You play games too much. I'm sure you took advantage of the fact I wasn't there to play until really late.
そうなんだ。
I I see.
さすがに私も眠いわね。
I'm pretty tired myself, actually.
Bella Coco's playing Breath of the Wild. Miss Sakuya lets out a small yawn. Partly due to what I heard yesterday, I can't stop myself from staring at Miss Sakuya.
何？アスカ。
Nani? What is it, wait. What is it, Asuka?
Miss Sakuya is nothing but her usual self. Bella Coco. So smooth. So stealth. I am sure as well. Wait, sure about what? I forgot what I said 5 seconds ago. It must have been hard. Are you all right? Such words nearly leave my lips, but I remember Miss Itsuki's words. She doesn't want you to pry or feel sorry for her. Get those shrines! So instead, I end up mumbling, and then... Oh, I was still Itsuki. So instead, I end up mumbling, and then panicking slightly at how unnatural I sound.
さくやさんのあくび初めて見た。可愛いなって。
Oh yeah, that Itsuki was playing games until the sun rises? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I pressed the power but got distracted, so I didn't enter the game yet. Yeah, that's what it does, because sometimes like it'll say I jumped into a game that I'm like, oh shit, I didn't mean to go into that game. And then it doesn't actually say you switch games, which is interesting. Oh, that's the first time I've seen you yawn, Miss Sakuya. I was thinking of how cute you looked. Smooth. So smooth. Miss Sakuya's face is bright red. What a rare sight.
やるねなけこ。あくび姿は咲夜姫三大萌えポイントの一つ。
Well done, dummy girl. Princess Sakuya's yawning face is one of her 3 major attractive features.
やめなさい。
Stop it!
あとの2つってなんだろう。
I wonder what the other 2 are.
気になる。
Yeah, I'm interested too!
ないわ、そんなもの。バカな話はやめて。
I don't have any! Stop talking about stupid things!
What a distraction. The morning is turned about to be a normal, or even slightly more lively than normal morning. Yes, I think to myself, this is how it should be. I'm at 72 shrines.
愛情移動書。
With finally 10 hearts to my name and tier 2 stamina wheel. Hell yeah! Nice, Bella Coco. During morning homeroom, there is an announcement from Miss O'Hara.
来週2年生の待望式が行われますが、皆さん1年生もそれに立ち会います。
Next week, the second year's capping ceremony will be held. Everyone, including your first years, will attend.
I thought it said crapping ceremony for a second, and I was about to question everything. Murmurs fill the
場所は
classroom.
講堂。皆さんは実習着で参加してもらいます。
You will be held.
You will be held, hey.
It will be held in the auditorium. All of you will attend wearing your training uniforms.
2年生の大事なセレモニーであると同時に、来年は皆さんが行うことですからね。真摯な気持ちで臨んでください。
Along with it being an important ceremony for the second years, it is also something you will be participating in next year. Please approach it earnestly.
詳細に関しては、
Regarding the details,
She can hold me any day. Bonk. I still have not gone to any of the 4 main points. Just explored until I got every tower so I can see map. In just Breath of the Wild? Are you trying to do Breath of the Wild before playing Tears of the Kingdom? The capping ceremony. I had seen a picture of the Teito Nursing Academy brochure, but this will be my first time to actually see it for real. Even though we'll just be observing, the thought of it still makes my heart pound.
いいなぁ。ナースキャップにキャンドルサービス。
You reached 1 million channel points? Hype! Hype for DMoness! Yo! Hell yeah! 1 million channel points. 1 million channel points. You are now Dr. Evil, apparently, because I've determined that. Yo, congrats! All the channel points! Da, 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 da. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, let's go.
the nurses' cap and the candlelight service. I'm so envious.
This is the largest event in the Nursing Academy,
possibly bigger than even the graduation ceremony. In the dim auditorium, having your teacher place your nurse's cap on you, standing in line with a single candle in your hand. Oh god, fire. Don't have Asuka hold fire. Reciting the Nightingale Pledge together. Next year, I will be standing there. How many years are in nursing school?
入れたらいいけど
Why are you getting capped at 2?
どうだろうか
I hope. But I'm not sure. Though I guess they're still considered first years even though they've had a summer vacation. Unless they do start in the winter. I don't know, I'm so confused as timeline. Yes, I heard some things transfer, some good and some bad. I'm tackling the game now so it doesn't go off my previous newbie file. That's fair. What's the bad that transfers? I only know of one thing that transfers. And I don't know if it'll apply to me because I don't know if I have the original on my Switch.
ナースキャップにもキャンドルサービスにもきちんと意味があります。
Oh.
大幸あすかさん、わかりますか？
There is symbolic meaning behind the nurse's cap in the candlelight service. Do you know what it is, Miss Asuka Osachi?
わかりません
Okay. They start in the winter. They go winter to winter. Okay, that makes more sense on why they're still first years then. So they are still in year 1. Do they graduate at year 2 then? They only have 2 years of nursing school? I mean, I literally don't know how medicine works, so that could very much well be. And obviously different countries do different things. They seem hyper-focused on nothing but nursing information. It's not like stereotypical college where it's 4 years, but you're doing like a bunch of other courses. Because I was at a liberal arts school, so I had to take like math, English, sciences, stuff like that. So I had gen eds. I don't.
来年は自分たちの番ですから覚えておいてくださいね。
Next year will be your turn, so please try to remember.
純白のナースキャップは清潔さを。
Oh no, I could never graduate. The white nurse's cap is a symbol of purity.
ナイチンゲールが夜間手にして巡回していたキャンドルはわけ隔てなく明かりを投げかける誠実さを。
The candle that Nightingale held as an... Whoa. The candle that Nightingale held as she made her rounds at night symbolizes honesty that shines its light without prejudice.
どちらも看護師にとって大事なことを象徴しているんです。
Both of them stand for things that are very important to being a nurse. Wow. I moved. All I had considered until now was that the candles seemed pretty cool.
テイト看護のパンフレットにも書いてあったわ。
And
読んでい
flammable.
ないの？
It was written in the Teito Nursing Academy brochure. You didn't read it?
すみません
You think she reads anything she's not required to? I'm sorry. Mood. I don't. River will be like, it said right there. I'm like, I don't read! Even if the ceremony isn't for us. As it draws closer, the more nervous I get. The capping ceremony is just that important. Oh, this is ominous. One of the things that you realize at the capping ceremony when you actually attend.
暑い
It's hot. Yes, the capping ceremony is hot. The auditorium doors and windows, of course, are closed, and the air conditioning has been turned off to prevent the terrible situation of candles from being blown out. The auditorium is filled with trapped, stuffy heat.
うえ
And a lot of candlelight.
アスカ、静かに。
Asuka, be quiet.
ごめん
I'm sorry. This is a real thing? Oh, God. They are still in year 1. I think they said 3 years. Okay, so they get capped. Maybe they do more training on the job rather than in school the 3rd year. I don't know. I'm curious. I didn't look too far into it. I didn't want to spoil myself. That's fair. My one complaint I do have for Tears of the Kingdom, they took Wolflink away. Yeah, River tried scanning Wolflink. It doesn't work. Gives you meat. That's all I'll say. The principal is standing on the podium along with several other teachers. Miss O'Hara is also standing at the corner of the podium, reading the names of the second years. In front of the podium stand the second year students, and behind that, we first years. I'm going to have some water. Hold on. I have really not been drinking nearly enough water. Well, they do get real babies in year 2.
That's terrifying and true. Only terrifying because of Asuka. I want my wolf back. I liked having Pup with me. Yeah. I never did just because I was afraid of him aggroing stuff I didn't want. But yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Bella Coco. Misahara is also standing at the corner of the podium. Wait. No, I read this. The names of the second years are called individually, and they go to stand on top of the podium. I don't think you mean on top of the podium.
Sis, here.
From my right, now hands me a handkerchief.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
空調効いてないから蒸すね。
It's pretty humid in here since the air conditioning isn't working.
Yeah. I wipe my sweat from her with her handkerchief and then go back to watching the capping ceremony as it unfolds. Oh, wait, 3 years because when they were talking about the school festival, they said year 2 and 3 students were too busy to do anything. Gotcha. One by one, the second years walk up onto the podium. I really don't think you mean podium. Unless it's like a tiny little stand. I don't know. The principal places a nurse's cap on their heads. Then they take a single candle and walk up to the candle held by the statue of Nightingale. They light their own candle and walk to the back of the podium to stand in a row. They walk unadorned and solemnly.
きれい。
Oh, it's beautiful. The countless floating candles light up the podium, and as I hear Miss O'Hara's voice reading the names, it touches my heart. I peek a glance at Miss Sakuya's profile on my left and Miss Itsuki next to hers. Miss Itsuki's expression is relaxed, Miss Sakuya's composed and dignified. I cannot read anything from their faces as they gaze towards the podium. I turn my eyes towards the podium as well. The second years standing in a line appear solemn and show no sign of merriment.
来年は私もあそこに。
Next year, I'll be standing there as well. I try to imagine it, but I cannot seem to. I cannot imagine myself in this far-off world of stars. Miss O'Hara reads the last name, and silence falls in the auditorium. Then Miss O'Hara's soft, solemn voice begins to flow again.
ナイチンゲール聖詩
The Nightingale Pledge. The Nightingale Pledge. Okay. Okay, 999. We first years have also received the text and an explanation from Miss O'Hara. It is a pledge based on the spirit and teachings of Florence Nightingale, who is the founder of modern nursing. It's quite long, but for the capping ceremony, you have to memorize all of it by heart. The second years on the podium recite the Nightingale Pledge in unison.
Oh.
Mixed within the voices of the second years, I can faintly hear the sound of Miss Itsuki's voice from next to Miss Sakuya. It's almost like a whisper.
我はここに集いたる人々の前に厳かに神に誓わん
I solemnly pledge before God and in the presence of this assembly. Miss Itsuki has memorized it. I do remember her saying that it was easy to
我
remember.
が生涯を清く過ごし我が務めを忠実に尽くさんことを
To pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. Miss Sakuya says nothing to stop her.
我はすべて毒あるもの害あるものを断ち悪しき薬を用いることなく
I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous. What's deleterious? The second year's pledge in Miss Itsuki's voice. By the time I realize it, tears are falling from my eyes. My retinas! Of course. Afterwards, Miss Itsuki makes fun of me saying, Why are you of all people crying? I keep it a secret that I had been thinking about Yuki. Oh, you gonna make me cry! I wasn't sad until you said that.
愛情依存症。
Hi, Lisa. Happy Pride. Hello, hello. You hope. That meant causing harm or damage.
秋めいてきたね。
It's starting to turn into autumn.
Now says as she gazes out the window.
本当だね。なおちゃんや。
It truly is, young now.
I agree as I drink the hot tea Now has made.
お姉ちゃん、おばあさんみたい。
You're like an old lady, sis.
猫と縁側で日向ぼっこしてゴロゴロ過ごしたいよ。
Can we just talk about how fucking cute Now's jumper is, though? What the fuck? I just want to sit in the sun on a porch, accompanied by a cat and just relax. Mood.
お供はおせんべいかな。
I guess with some rice crackers next to you.
やわやわの濡れせんべいさんでお願いするよ。硬いの苦手なんでね。
I'd ask for some soft rice crackers. I'd ask for some soft rice crackers. I can't really chew the hard ones.
本格的だ。
Wow, you're really going for realism, aren't you? We make idle chat on a holiday afternoon in autumn.
もう秋か。
So it's already autumn.
夏に比べると空が高く感じるよね。
The sky seems higher in comparison to summer.
おう、文学的表現。
I read that as autistic, and I was very confused as how that was an autistic expression. Oh, that's a pretty artistic expression.
そうかな。どんな秋になるだろうね。
You think? I wonder what kind of autumn it'll be. Now smiles sheepishly, with the autumn night sky behind her. There seems to be almost a special meaning behind her words. A contemplative expression crosses my face as I think it over a little, before saying,
穏やか希望。
a calm one, I hope. This is my sincere wish, as, ever since being admitted into the academy, everything has been hectic. Now laughs a little.
なおも、それが一番だよね。
I think that's best as well.
うん。
Yeah.
でも、来月には文化祭もあるし、また忙しくなるんじゃないかな。
But next month we have the annual school festival, so I guess we'll be pretty busy.
文化祭は楽しみたい。
I do want to enjoy the school festival. I say, once again, deadly serious.
お勉強と並行して準備しなきゃいけないんだよね。大変そう。
We need to prepare for it while studying at the same time. Looks like it'll be pretty hard.
準備期間は学校休みにしたらいいのに。
They should cancel school during the preparation period. I say disheartened.
そんな素敵な学校、どこかにあるかな。
I don't think such a considerate school exists, Now says, tilting her head dubiously. Why you gotta crush my dreams like that? Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, because this is some lovely music. Oh, take care! Speaking of, have a lovely evening, Sooth. Take care of yourself and get all that good, sweet rest, because you deserve it. Have a safe weekend. Take care of yourself. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Take care of yourself. All right. After we came home last night, passed out as soon as I was back in bed. That's fair. Aww. As you should, Lisa. Say hi to all the pets. Asuka, if you wish hard enough, it might be a calm autumn. I mean, maybe, possibly, potentially. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick and also grab more water and a snack. So guys, get up, stretch, just like I am, and do all the things you need to do. And I will be right back. So enjoy this music with this screen. BRB. Hey. I am back. And I also have noms, which I don't know how this is going to work, while also voice acting. So I might just need to take breaks in between lines at some point, because it's going to be a Cliff Bar, because I want more protein for tonight. I'll let you guys know later where I am. I'll post pictures in Discord or something, but I don't want to say it preemptively because I have a lot of anxiety right now about it. Nom nom. Hey. Hi guys. All right, what we got, an hour and a half ish. So, because I started at 12:20 ish, so I'm probably going till 4:20. Is that okay? Nice. Is that okay, DMoness? I wanted to make sure to give you about the full 3.5, 4 hours. It obviously depends where we kind of are in the story, but
That's fine. Okay. That's why I was like, I'm starting early. That's why I always live so early. For me. Alright. Nom. I'm sorry, I'm going to talk with my mouth full. An autumn night. Watching the starry sky, I fall asleep. Even as I wish to the stars for peaceful days. That bird, though. The next morning.
Ohayo, Osachi-mae.
I do not believe that we have ever seen Itsuki in this outfit. But mommy? Lolita mommy? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Good morning, Osachi sisters. She got them Ida pants! She has Ida's painted on pants. You're not wrong. We met Miss Itsuki in front of the dorm.
Ohayo, Itsuki-san.
Good morning, Miss Itsuki.
Ohayo. Are, 1人?
Now I cannot unsee. Good.
Good morning. You're here by yourself? Where's Sakuya?
起きたらいなかった。先に学校行ったんじゃない？
These, we're getting new outfits. Is it because it's colder? So they're wearing, well, I say they're wearing warmer clothes, but then I look at Itsuki. And I don't think she's capable of that. I mean, she is wearing a longer sleeve, but.
She wasn't there when I woke up. Probably went to school first.
Autumn clothing? Yeah.
Oh. Maybe there was something she had to do.
珍しいね。
That's rare.
ゆうべすっげえ大喧嘩してさ。
Oh.
多分それで。
Last night we had a huge fight. That's probably why.
A sudden storm?
そうなんだ。
I see.
Miss Sakuya and Miss Itsuki had a fight?
あれ、ゆうべ声そっちまで聞こえなかった？結構な怒鳴り合いだったんだけど。
Oh, you didn't hear it at all last night? Oh, you didn't hear it at all last night? There was pretty loud shouting.
聞こえないよ。聞こえたら飛んでってるもん。
I couldn't hear it at all. If I did, I would have rushed over. Not that I could have done anything, but still.
あれ？っていうか、喧嘩なんてありえないって前。
Huh. Wait. Didn't you once say it was impossible for you two to fight? Oh my god, they fight all the time. What are you talking about? You trust something Itsuki says? I remember her saying something like that.
ああ、そうさ。言ったよ。普通の喧嘩はね。
Ah. Yep, I did say that. It is impossible for us to have normal fights.
はい？
だから言ったでしょ。大喧嘩だって。ただの喧嘩と大喧嘩は別。
I just told you, didn't I? We had a huge fight. Normal fights and huge fights are two completely different things. Miss Itsuki speaks in her usual, casual, nonchalant tone. I don't know how to reply to her.
何が原因で？
What started it?
秋だからかね。
Kat, you trust anything Itsuki says? That's what I'm saying. I don't. I trust nothing.
Maybe the fact that it's autumn.
いやいや、意味わ
That's
か
my
んねえ。
favorite month. I have no idea what you're talking about, damn it.
お姉ちゃん、言
Sis,
葉遣い。
language.
ほら、女心と秋の空って言うじゃん。それっしょ多分。
I've never heard this saying in my life. What the fuck does it even mean? What does an autumn sky mean?
You know what they say, a woman's heart is like the autumn sky. Probably that.
For some reason, there's a smug look on Miss Itsuki's face. Well, so she pretty much has no intention of telling. But a huge fight.
さくやさんって怒ったらどんな風になるんだろう。
I feel like Itsuki could never take something seriously to actually be the mad one. Sakuya would probably be scary mad.
What is Miss Sakuya like when she gets mad?
すげえぜ。ドロップキックかましてくるから。
Okay, so Itsuki's just being a brat so she can have Dami mommy punish her? That's what I'm getting out of this.
Amazing. She starts unleashing her drop kicks.
お嬢様レスラー。うおー、かっこいい。
A princess wrestler? Whoa, so cool.
That's so cool.
多分しないよ、お姉ちゃん。
Hi, Fender. Okay, Japanese. Ana gokoro to aki no sora literally means a woman's heart and the autumn sky. The autumn sky in Japan is very unstable and can change quickly. Oh, this kotowaza is comparing the autumn sky and a woman's heart or emotions, which are said to change quickly and without warning. Thank you, Fender. I never would have known that. Huh. New saying. I like it. I'm probably gonna forget. But I like that. Although I don't, because it's assuming a woman's heart is always like that. I feel like that could apply to literally anyone, but...
I don't think she actually does that, sis.
嘘。
Yeah, that was a joke.
だよね。ワクワクしちゃった。
Asuka wanted to be punished.
Of course. It got me a little excited, though.
まあなんていうか、怒った時の咲夜は超可愛いって感じ？
Well, how can I put it? When Sakuya gets mad, she's super adorable.
あ、三大なんとか。
So, chat, I don't know if you guys have really seen me angry. Passionate. Okay, so like, I have a... People tend to think when I'm passionate, I'm angry. And that's not actually the case. I don't know why that's different for me, but it is. I don't know if chat's really seen me angry. Fender maybe rarely has seen me angry. Same with Wolf is probably rarely. River's probably seen me be angry a lot, specifically back in the day with a certain someone. Am I scary? I think I have seen Kat angry, but I could be wrong because I definitely do the passionate equals angry thing and get anxiety. Fender all alone. You might have, but I don't think I've ever been angry at you. Frustrated, but never angry. Like, I've never yelled at you or Wolf. I've never been angry at either of you. Like, angry. I'm trying to think of it, and I haven't been angry in a long time. Other than, like, at a situation I can't control. But at a person, I have not been angry at a person in a long time. Because I consider frustrated a different emotion than angry. Angry is like yelling, rage, like flaming hot feeling. That's how I describe it, at least. At least that's how anger feels for me. Frustrated is like specifically when things aren't going how I want, or how I expect, or like I'm not saying the things I want to say and I get frustrated with myself, or if I get frustrated with someone else, it's because I had an expectation and that expectation isn't fulfilled, or it's different than I expected and it throws me off. So I get frustrated, or I get frustrated at not being listened to. But it's more like a feeling of like, I can't actually really well describe frustration other than like situational, not feeling wise. I can't describe how I feel when I'm frustrated. It's not a raging hot feeling though when I'm frustrated. It's more of like a, wow, I'm frustrated. I can't talk about what being frustrated feels like. It's like a mix of annoyed and defeated is kind of what frustrated feels like. So those are two very different feelings for me. And while I've been frustrated
with people a lot. I don't tend to be angry. All the love, baby. I don't think I've ever been angry at Fender or Wolf. Like, I'm genuinely, I can't think of a time. And the last time I was genuinely angry at River was a long time ago. Like 5-6 years ago. So I don't tend to be angry at people. Like, maybe there's a situation I'm not thinking of with like a friend or something that's maybe not a friend anymore or something like that, and I was angry then. I don't know. I just don't tend to hold on to emotions for long periods of time. I don't know why. So like, it's hard for me to remember when I last felt a way. On the plus side, now I have a new goal for the year. What's the goal? I tried Googling a woman's heart is like an autumn sky, and that was the top result. It was a good top result. Me and River were actually talking about that. Off topic, but on topic with emotions. We were talking about art, and like art drawn with emotion usually has a different vibe than art just drawn because you want to draw said thing. And I don't tend to draw with emotion. I have, it's very rare. And the reason why is because my emotions change so quickly, like ADHD. Not like quickly as in like bipolar, but like quickly as in like, I don't tend to hold on to that feeling the next day. It doesn't change fast in the moment. Like if I'm in a bad mood, it's hard to just get out of a bad mood, you know? But like the next day, I tend to like let it go. Or the other thing is I don't tend to stay mad at people because I have a bad habit of, oh my God, I just remembered a situation where I was angry recently. Actually, I was with Fender when it happened, but it wasn't because of Fender. It was because of someone I can't say. I have been angry recently, but it's other than that, it hasn't been in a while. Anyway, so I don't tend to feel my emotions longer than for a day, unless it's like mourning. Obviously, like mourning something leaves a longer mark. But like, if I want to make a drawing out of emotion, I tend to only feel it in that moment, and I have to want to draw, but I don't draw fast. And I'm also a perfectionist, so I don't tend to have the feelings as I'm drawing because I'm wondering how things are working out or proportions, or it tends to take me out of my emotions. But if I do try to draw as fast or draw with the emotion, I also, if I don't finish it in that moment when I'm having the emotions, then I don't have the drive to finish it the next day because it doesn't have the same vibe anymore. So that's why I tend to not draw drawings with emotion. I draw fan art. I draw something because I want to draw it, but I never draw something because I'm feeling something. I've noticed. Oops. So it was definitely because of me. Got it. No, it wasn't. You know what it was. You know what it was. I didn't yell at said person. I was very diplomatic because it was not verbal. If it was verbal, I think it would have been a different conversation. But that was probably the last time I was mad. Like pissed mad. So I guess you've seen me mad, but it wasn't at you. Was it scary? I took a really big bite. Hold on. I have a small mouth, okay? I actually don't think I do because memory, so Pokemon Discord with a reminder. Oh, here. I could just... There you go. I mean, I think it was a mixture of anger and hurt, but yeah, anger. Oh, one of those 3 thingies.
萌えポイント。身を削らないと見れないん
One's
だ
her
けどさ。
anger? Her 3 attractive features. Although you have to risk physical damage to see it. Energy, thank you.
Seeing how much fun Miss Itsuki seems to be having, I begin to think that it may not have been anything too bad. I consider this, but even as I think I'm sticking my nose in other people's business, I speak.
ちゃんと仲直りした方がいいよ。
You should make up with her properly.
余計なお世話。
You're not wrong.
It's none of your business.
I knew she'd say that.
てか、あんたにだけは言われたくないね。
Awkward. Was it a fight because she has feelings for Asuka?
In fact, you're the last person I'd want to hear that from.
There's irony in her voice. Why? I think to myself, but it's probably because...
バカだからか。死刑だ。
It's because I'm stupid! How rude! That's not what I thought. Oh, that makes sense. I wouldn't say you were scary then, IMO. Okay, fair. I mean, I wasn't screaming, but also I couldn't because, again, it was through words rather than voice. So, awkward. And I mean, no matter what, when I'm angry, when I'm frustrated, and when I'm sad, all of them, I always cry for all of them. Or end up crying. Because when I'm in those heightened states, I have a hard time articulating how I feel. And that makes me want to cry. Which could keep me from being scary because I'm crying. Which can annoy me because then I'm not taken seriously. Which I found out is also an autistic thing, fun fact. It's like a non-verbal thing, is not being able to articulate. And people not taking you seriously when you're talking through your emotions. Awkward. Arriving in the classroom, Miss Sakuya is there.
おはよう。
Good morning.
Oh wait, she's in a different outfit. Oh my god, I thought it was the teacher for a second. That is quite the outfit, ma'am. A lot of black laces going on with these two. Don't know if it makes total sense on Itsuki's outfit, but on Sakuya's it's a little out of place. Brings a little bit of a darker vibe.
Good morning.
おはよう、いつき。
Good morning, Itsuki.
Miss Sakuya closes her open textbook. The two of them greet each other as if nothing had happened, and Miss Itsuki sits down next to Miss Sakuya as usual. Miss Sakuya says nothing.
おはよう、アスカ、ナオ。
Good morning, Asuka. Now.
おはよう、さくやさん。
Good morning, Miss Sakuya.
おはよう。今日は早かったんだね。
Good morning. You're here early.
早くに目が覚めてしまっただけよ。
I simply woke up early.
Miss Sakuya says curtly. I guess you could see she's her usual self. Say she's her usual self. The nurse with dark secrets. We sit in the seats in front of them. In front of us, Machi and Michi sit next to each other.
Good morning.
Good morning. In response to the perfectly harmonized greeting, we sisters greet them in unison as well. A regular morning.
ゆうべ、ゴーハラなことがあったからかしらね。
Perhaps it's because of a spiteful occurrence last night.
Hearing the voice behind me, a shiver runs down my spine. So spiteful?
そりゃ大変だ。
That must have been quite the ordeal for you.
Itsuki's words are always so much shorter. Like the verbal voice acting dialogue is always so much shorter than everyone else's voice acting.
Did something happen between the two of them?
いやー。
Well, as the two of them are the focus of attention on a daily basis, there is a nervous energy surrounding the other girls, including myself who observe them, creating a tension within the classroom. My stomach hurts. I have been taking a lot of opportunities to rant or to eat because this game can be a lot of voice acting non-stop, so it gives my voice a little bit of a break of hitting pitches. So I'm sorry there's been a lot of ranting, but it also helps. What dark secrets? Every dark secret. Every single one. Why is Discord telling me about its birthday, chat? I don't care. Oh, cute outfits though. Hi, Catherine Ruby! Hello, hello. I hope the breaks have been okay, DMoness. Or the rants. Rants and breaks. Baron is loafing on the floor and Tali is knocked out in the papasan. Hold on. Baron is perfect loafing. Hold on. Please hold. No, Bear, look this way. Bear. Bear, right. Baron. Baron keeps looking at River. Bear. Bear. Baron. I swear to God. Chat. Make Baron look this way. Bear. I swear to God. Baron. Bear. Bear. Yeah, Bear. Chat, I just want a picture of Baron loafing because I want to make him an emote. I really want to. Oh, KatFTWynn. Ah, what was that? Oh, there he is. I really want to make Baron loafing a BTTV emote. So I wanted a good picture of him. I got it! Although he's got a little bit of a bald spot above his eyebrow, but he's doing the best. Oh, cleanse. There we go. Oh, cursed. Cursed is different. What was Oh, I think it was an animated emote for a little bit. Oops. It's fine. Okay. I just want to make sure. Yo!
I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Balthazar, thank you for 68 months. You're almost at 60 nice. 60 nice. That wasn't incorrect, but I didn't mean to say that. 69 nice! Thank you for 68 months of support, Balthazar. All the love and hype. Also, if you have an opinion, I'll just give you verbal options, but your resub can go towards an outfit I wear for Shadowbringers. So either a hooded person, a fairy, or a blonde girl. Which 3? Because I don't have them on screen because I'm on the wrong scene. 60. Nice. 9. Exactly. Also, I'm assuming that's more quotes from it. Hood? Okay, I'll put it towards hood. I'll write that down. I will put that towards hood. 5 towards hood. Which also, I mean, I don't know if you know the people, but it's between Exarch, Feul, and Miniphilia. So, Exarch would be hood. Or emo, as we like to joke, but he's not emo. He's just wearing a hood. Thank you, Balthazar. I hope you're doing good. I hope your weekend's treating you nice. I hope you're doing well. I really, really do. Miss your face. Hey. All right, you guys ready for some more lesbians? The door opens and Miss O'Hara walks in.
皆さん、おはようございます。どうしました?
I like Miss O'Hara's new outfit. We don't normally see her not in the nurse outfit.
Good morning, everyone.
What's the matter? Miss O'Hara seems bewildered by the odd tension in the air. Flustered, she says.
やだ。今日何か大事なテストがあったかしら?
Oh dear. Was there some important test today? No, that isn't it, Miss O'Hara. Miss O'Hara. I can't speak. Cute. Thank you, Kath, for changing that. Kath, how are you doing? You little lurker. I don't speak, nerd. Anyway, back to painting minis. That was the best sentence I've ever read. Have fun. I didn't know you painted minis. Have all the fun. Mini painting is so cool. I wish I had that patience. With the odd tension remaining, time passes until finally school ends. What is with the intense music all of a sudden? A cafe!
学習発表.
A study presentation. With the training equipment between us, Miss Sakuya and I face off against each other.
なぜカフェにこだわるの？意味がわからないわ。
Why are you so fixated on the cafe? I don't understand you.
学習発表こそそんなの文化祭でわざわざやんなくても。
It makes a lot more sense than doing a study presentation for the annual school festival.
学外の人に看護のことを知ってもらういい機会でしょ。
It's a good opportunity for outsiders to learn more about nursing. Miss Sakuya shows no sign of backing down, but I don't give in either.
文化祭は
Now kiss.
祭りなんだよ。
You do know that the annual school festival is a festival, right?
祭りにはセレモニーという意味もあるわ。
A festival can be interpreted in many ways.
むしろ
In
パーティー
fact,
としか
oh
理解
right.
しない方が不純よ。恥を知りなさい。
In fact, it is naive to interpret it merely as a party. You should be ashamed of yourself.
恥って
Why is she being so
ひ
mean?
どい。
Ashamed? You're so mean! What exactly are Miss Sakuya and I arguing about? Well, it's about what our attraction will be for the annual school festival. Apparently, due to how busy the second and third year students are with studying and training, at Teito Nursing Academy, the first years are given the responsibility of making preparations for the annual school festival. I inhaled some granola. I just got in. Hi, Kath. I hope you're doing well. Intense music. Instead of our entire class coming up with one attraction, the various work groups will, in fact, have to come up with one attraction each. I spit. When more help is needed, it is possible to collaborate between groups, but every year, just amongst the first years, about 7 to 8 attractions are usually created. Apparently, there have been nurse uniform fashion shows where various brands of white uniforms are worn. Oh, I thought there was going to be a list.
興味あるけど
Whoa, I'm pretty interested in that as well. And so,
文化祭といえばカフェだよね、なおちゃん。
what's this school festival more than a cafe? Right now, maid cafe.
そういうのもある。
Instead of a, hear me out. Hear me out. Combine the two ideas. Nurse cafe. Instead of a maid cafe, nurse cafe. Yeah, tremendous. Hear me out.
Huh? I guess that could work.
私は聞いたことがないわ。到底まっとうな考えには思えないわね。
I disagree completely. It's hardly a proper idea at all. It had started after school, while we had been doing group work practicing our basic nursing training.
文化祭では喫茶店がやりたいね。
I want to run a cafe for the annual school festival. From this casual comment, my conflict with Miss Sakuya had begun. She's just ready to fight everyone today.
お遊び感覚のカフェでしょ。そんなことをするのは高校生までにして。
What you're talking about, Asuka, is a play cafe, right? That's something you do at high school. Don't like that, actually.
看護学生である私たちがすることじゃないわ。
I would much rather it be adults. It's not something that nursing students like us do.
くまんね。
I receive repeated blows to my self-esteem.
だがここは引けない。学習発表なんてまっぴらだ。
But here I will not back down. I'm sick and tired of study presentations.
Asuka is being crushed.
The two easygoing friends chime in. Easy for them to say. Damn it. I cast a glance towards Miss Itsuki and see her gazing outside the window and yawning. That's a sweet window, by the way. For the whole of today, other than their morning greetings and the bare minimum of communication, Miss Sakuya and Miss Itsuki have not conversed at all. It's not like they're usually lovey-dovey or anything, so it doesn't exactly feel odd, but still, it's not normal.
いつきさん。
Miss Itsu...
はい、反論はなし。では、私たちのグループは
God damn it.
からの来客に向けた学習発表で。
What do you mean no objection, Sakuya? I object!
Alright, there appears to be no objection. Very well. Our group will hold a study presentation for people outside of the school.
わあ、また違くて。
Whoa, wait, hold on, I object!
I hurriedly interrupt. Miss Sakuya looks exasperated. I thought we were gonna date. What's happening here? Why are we fighting?
Well, I don't think there's any need for us to decide in a hurry. Maybe we can talk about it at a later date.
あまり時間がないけれど、そうね。
Well, we don't have much time, but I guess you're right. I somehow managed to stand my ground. That was dangerous.
Asuka,
Miss Sakuya says, looking at me.
私たちのことなら心配いらないわ。
Aww.
だから、
Sakuya just might be in a bad mood today. You don't have to worry about us, so don't try to get involved. Her voice is surprisingly gentle, and I cannot say anything in response. Objection! Okay, I'm gonna try to have the last of my Cliff Bar. I just inhaled that. Hold on. Oh no. I can't tell if my tooth hurts. Nope. Cool. Great. It's my gum. That's great. Not sarcastic. That's good. I would rather it be my gum because, like, something stabbed it than my tooth. Thank you for the clip, Cat. Make Baron look this way. I wanted him to look this way. I want to take a picture, good picture of him boating to make an emote. I would love to do that with Tali too, but she rarely boats. Oh, genuine good. Yeah. Like, I don't want my gum to hurt, but I'm glad it's that and not my tooth, because that just means it needs to heal. Whereas a tooth, that needs to be looked at. You know what I mean? Different responses to both. I heard Baron boating, and Tali rarely votes. No, boating is how I call it. I don't know why, because I just picture he's like a boat in the water. But like I said, I'm not the one who came up with that, and I don't remember where it came from. It's just once I heard it, I was like, oh my god, I can't unsee it. Now I call it boating. Even though it's also loafing, which I've also called it, oh my god, look at that loaf. That's what I usually say, oh my god, he's boating, or look at that loaf. I interchange them equally. And I'm like, perfect loaf. No feet, 10 out of 10. There is someone who on Twitter like rates their cat's loaf every day. And it's dependent on if they have like a limb sticking out or the tail wrapped up under them or whatever. Oh, Baron stood up. He's chosen the bed. Bless you. His sneezing seems better, but he still has something nasally going on. He's also starting to get like a weird, irritated bump spot on the top of his nose to the right. And I'm not sure if he's itching it, but I haven't seen him itch it. But he also does try to lick at the entrance of where the food dispenses out of the automatic feeder. So I'm wondering if he's shoving his face in there and his nose is rubbing up against the top part. Which I can't do anything about that. But River has seen him licking the entrance, so... Which could also be why he was getting like an irritated part on his jaw too. Or like lower lip he was. Fucking Baron. I don't have a cat shoving a face in a feeder emote. Baron, genty. Oh my god, gentle. I meant to say gently or gentle, but I said genty. He was itching his ear. I just want to make sure it doesn't get bad again. Which if I have to do the ointment again, I could. I have so much of it left. And I didn't throw it away. I don't know where I put it though. Oh, no, it's right there. So if I call the doctor, I'll be like, oh, it got better, but now it's getting worse again. Should I use the ointment again? I don't know. Returning to our dorm, we do our homework in silence until dinner time. Silence. Silence.
お姉ちゃん 全然手動いてないよ。
Sis, your hand isn't moving at all.
I had merely been looking at my homework and spacing off. Oh my god, mood.
ごめん。
I'm sorry.
咲夜さんと樹さんのこと？
Is it about Miss Sakuya and Miss Itsuki?
Kat, I feel like that would definitely be something Baron would do. Yeah, it would. So I don't know if he's starting to like rub it too much. I don't know. Hi, Jewel. How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing? Now also pauses her hand and looks towards me.
いやー、まあその。
No, well, yeah.
気になってるんだ。
You're worried about them.
うん。なおちゃんはどう思う？
Yeah. What do you think now?
なおは放っておけばいいと思う。
I think we should just leave them be.
おお、クール。心配じゃないんだ。
Excuse me. Whoa, Chili. You're not worried at the all? Oh my god. You're not worried at all then?
心配だよ。
I am worried.
But there's like nothing you can do. What is this game? Yeah! Exclamation point this game. What DMoness put is what this game is. Nurse Love Addiction. It describes a little bit about it. That's also where you can see it in the Steam store. But yeah. Heck yes. Nurses in Love. There are multiple romance routes, though I can't vouch for any of them yet. We haven't finished even one yet, so. Because visual novels do be long. I never space out while looking at work. Visual novels are also especially long when you stream them because you're voice acting it, so. We're usually reading, you can be faster if you're reading in your head.
I am worried.
そうなの？
Really?
二人のことが気がかりで、お姉ちゃんがお勉強に集中できなくなっちゃうのが心配。
I am worried that you're thinking about the two of them is preventing you from focusing on your studies.
あいたたた。
Ouch.
Yeah, and this is one of the shorter ones. Yeah. Now his words cut me.
なおはお姉ちゃんしか大事じゃないから。
You're the only one that's important to me, sis.
Now has a serious look on her face. Huh? Am I just imagining it?
なおちゃん、ひょっとして怒ってる？
Now, are you actually upset?
ちょっとね。怒ってるっていうか、やきもちかな。
Ma'am, you are sisters!
心が狭いから。
Yeah, a little. Well, not really mad. More jealous, I guess. I'm petty.
そんなことないやんか。
No way! In my surprise, my words come out a little weird. Along with my surprise, I recall something. The night before summer vacation, when the four of us had gone to karaoke. Adopted, cough. They are adopted, not blood related. But still, bonk.
Sis, do you like Miss Sakuya?
もしそうなら、なお、応援するよ。
If you do, I'll support you, you know?
I can't seem to connect with the now of then to the now of now. to the now of now. Or maybe...
There you are.
Aki!
There you are.
Hi. Hello? Aki, thank you for the raid! Hello and welcome, everyone. Hi, Ichikuro. Hi, Zerothim. Hi, Wolf.
Cat arrive, cat arrive, cat arrive.
You 70 months with that tier 3. Wolf, thank you for 70 months with that tier 3 sub. Holy shit, that's so many months. Thank you so much, Wolf. I love you. And 54 months on Patreon. So much is happening. Oh my god.
The Wolf Prince has been a Patreon for 54 months.
So many months. Thank you, Wolf. I love you so much. Thank you. For those that don't know, Wolf is my partner. Thank you so much, Wolf. I love you so much. Also, Wolf, who do you want your sub to go towards for the voting poll that I don't have on screen? But also, Aki, thank you for bringing your community on over. What were you playing? Were you having all the fun? Hi, dear. I am raiding and running. That's totally fine. 7.5 hours. Happy gay. Happy gay chat. Happy pride. Aki, you get the best rest. Holy crap, that is so long. You get all that good sweet rest. Thank you for bringing your community on over, chat. You should be following and watching Aki-Aline if you are not. She does a lot of wonderful art, also a lot of cursed art. Both is good. She plays a lot of games. She's played a lot of Zelda. She's played Getting Over It. She's played all things. Hollow Knight. Please go follow and watch her. I highly recommend playing Pokemon Black and White. Hell yeah. If you like Pokemon, even better. Go watch them. Go watch Aki-Aline. Thank you so much, Aki. Get all that good sweet rest. It concerns me that the adopted thing had to be pointed out. Is this something I should remember for later? Hi, everyone who just came in. Hold on, Jewel. Hello, Lost. Hello. The bakery is here with bonks. Is that how you say that? That's amazing. Baguettes and love. I love that. Now is slightly overprotective, to put it lightly. Yes. The redhead, of course. Okay, I'll put your tier 3 towards. So 70 months is almost 6 years. Yes. High road, easy traveled. Hello. Wolf. 6 years, Wolf. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's how long my boyfriend's been around. Damn. Even before being a boyfriend. Holy shit. So, I have a raid response for all of you. If you're wondering who the heck I am, hello, welcome. My name is KatFTWynn. I have this video for you guys to watch. So, I'll be right back. It's a short little video to describe a little bit about who I am. So, BRB. My name is KatFTWynn, and I am an ace, pan, and poly bean. Oh, hi. I have loving partners.
Just wait.
Horrified.
Nice.
Also, a very interesting family of a lesbian mother, a gay father, and lesbian grandmothers, and I grew up with a bunch of gay friends, and our whole community is really gay friendly, so welcome on in. Do you ever just look at what you're drawing and then go, why am I drawing this? Next time, I think that man just died. By you. Well, Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, chat! Mistakes were made! Nobody saw that! What is fucking... Is this a cake of your child? You made a cake of your dead child? I don't think Ashley's okay. He is shaken. What is happening? Patricia! Ah! I fucking did it! He is very upset with that wall. Oh shit! I may have died. Oh! Fucking what? Hey, reckless driving, sir. Get out of the vehicle. Hey, so that's me. Hello and welcome, everyone. And obviously, I'm a VTuber now. That video is a bit outdated. I've been a VTuber for a couple years now. I actually have been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV lately. So if you've ever wanted to know the story of Final Fantasy XIV, I am playing through that right now. I'm currently halfway through Stormblood. I have played through it all before, but a lot of chat has never played it. So I am replaying through it on an alt so that way chat can experience the story for the first time. So we are doing a no spoiler run. I mean, obviously whatever we've already done we can talk about, but anything that's past where we are in story, no spoilers, no foreshadowing, because we want it to be a first experience for everyone. I'm also editing just quests and cutscenes and like the main story only, and editing it and putting it on YouTube for anyone that just wants to catch up with the story. If you want to know what happened previously before the part we are at now. And that's an easy way to do it without having the in-between of me talking to chat, running from point to point, such as that. So I include everything in those videos, and I'm just starting to, or I'll be uploading Heavensward soon, but I'm halfway through Stormblood. But yeah, and on certain days of the week, I also play Patreon picks. Today is a Patreon pick where we are playing Nurse Love Addiction, which is a visual novel game, ! This game, if you want to check out a bit of details about this game. I'm playing it on the Switch. It's a visual novel game. You romance girls, other nurses. It seems like the romance routes are either the teacher. We are at college age. I think we're like 19, 20 or something. The teacher... which I say because uncomfy power dynamic. And then Sakuya and Itsuki, who are like girls in a room next to us or something, who are supposedly dating. I don't know. I can't tell. But each of them is a romance option. And then I think our sister's a romance option. But we're not doing that to my knowledge. And also she's our adopted sister. So there is no blood relation, but she was adopted. And she has this kind of really unhealthy obsession with us. So just keep that in mind. Just so people know. But it is very good in terms of like helping people understand what like nursing students go through, the emotions that they have to go through. Like we just earlier in the stream dealt with death and how like dealing with a patient that has died is really hard. Made me cry. It can be very good. Their room is above us. Oh, okay. Fatal Frame, so good. Road Easy Traveled. Holy crap, it is. I love Fatal Frame. I've played 2 and 3 on the channel. And 5, the Maiden of the Water thing, Dark Water, the one that was on Switch recently, but not 4, which just got re-released or something like that. Finally, a translation. So I've played 2, 3, and 5 on the channel, and those are all on YouTube. Or they should be. If not, they are archived on the Twitch channel. I want to play 4 at some point. Maybe we do that for Halloween. Butterfly and Tattoo, yeah. And I played the Blackwater. Maiden of Blackwater, right? I played that. So I've played those. I want to play 4 because it did come out this last year, but I've been binging 14, so I'm probably going to do it maybe a couple days a week in October or something. So I forgot that existed, Kath, until Rode mentioned Fatal Frame. Butterfly is my favorite. Crimson Butterfly is my absolute favorite out of all of them that I've played. Mostly because I like remember playing it in high school with a friend and we adored it. So I forgot too. I've played a lot of different games. There are over 3,500 videos on my YouTube channel. I have played a lot of games. So, if you've wondered if you'd be interested in 14 and stuff, I try to do voices just like I'm doing for the visual novel here. I try to do voices to keep things interesting and to keep people engaged. I try to voice act it. So that way also if you're doing something at the same time, you can hear the difference of people talking as best I can. I have limited range, but I try my best. But yeah, so today is a Patreon pick from the lovely DMoness. And otherwise, mostly 14 for now. But we have a lot of stuff that we've done. I'm always live Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday at noon Central Standard Time till about 5. We are a very queer inclusive community. As you can tell with my raid response, I am poly, pan, and ace, and non-binary. I'm they, them is my pronouns. I also consider myself trans as well, just because I don't identify with this gender I was born with. You don't have to be queer, obviously, to be here by any means. We do have straight people in the chat. We are just very queer inclusive and very friendly for that. And as long as you're respectful and, you know, ask questions with respect, we're more than willing to answer them. I have multiple partners. So I actually am married and also living with my partner, River. Their pronouns are they, them, and they're also trans. And then I have Wolf there in chat, as you can see, is one of my boyfriends. And my other boyfriend is Finder, who sometimes hangs out in chat too. River's rarely in chat because River lives with me. So they just like say hi. So Kat does voice act. There is no try. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Chat next week. That reminded me. Chat next weekend. Big run. Big run. Salmon Run, big run. Splatoon 3, Salmon Run, big run. I don't know if I'm going to stream it. I don't know. If I do, I might stream with randos. Or like queue with randos because I want to stay overachiever. Or no, sorry, not overachiever. Executive VP. So I mean, unless someone in chat's executive VP, I kind of just want to stay executive VP because demoting myself was hell. So if I do that, I might do that. But yes, I'm pan, ace, and poly. If you have any questions about that, more than welcome to answer them. Kat did a lot of work on these, making these the other day. Yes, I tried to add as many pride flags for my squid in BTTV as possible. If I missed one and you would like to see it included, I can do that. I know I didn't do them all, But I tried to do the ones that most people are, or at least fly proudly. So if there's one that you would like to see, I will have no problem adding it. I don't understand executive VP. Executive VP. I'm not joking. I'm pretty sure it's spelled like that. It's Salmon Run. It's the highest rank you can get in Salmon Run in Splatoon 3. So, it's the highest you can be. And last time when I played with Kita, Eco, and Snuffles, I demoted myself so that way we wouldn't have so many enemies and could more likely finish waves, because they all weren't those. I think Eco was professional +2 and Kita was even lower and Snuffles hadn't played in a while. So I demoted myself, but it was hell to get back up to executive VP. So I don't want to do that again. But when I stream Splatoon, for those that also just came in, I use a VTuber model that's actually an Inkling. So I have fun with it. But yeah, we play a lot of different games here. And everyone's welcome to come on in. Heck yes. Heck yes. Yeah. All right. I will continue voice acting now. Baron, don't inch. Inch. Baron. He's itching his forehead again. Inside Now's mind, they're connected. It's because we're connected. That being said, I have an aversion to bringing up that conversation now. Oops. I try not to talk over the Japanese voice acting.
Do you remember the open campus held at Teito Nursing Academy when you caught a cold and couldn't come?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Now is talking about the Teito Nursing Academy's open campus held in the winter of our 3rd year in high school. Now and I were supposed to go together, but I wasn't able to because I had caught a cold. Now ended up going alone. No sound, I'm so sorry. I muted it for the raid response. Thank you. My bad. Thank you for pointing it out now so I didn't go too long without it. My B. I don't remember if I read this already because I got distracted now. I remember now telling me everything she had learned when she came home. Why is she talking about it now? I didn't realize I was talking in silence that whole time. I am so sorry. Awkward silence for everyone.
On that day, Miss Sakuya Mizutsuki came as well.
Oh, I see.
見かけたくらいだったけどね。向こうはこっちのこと全然気にしてなかったし、二人すごい目立ってたよ。
I really just caught a glimpse of them and it wasn't like they noticed me or anything. The two of them really stood out.
わかる気がする。
I guess I know what you mean.
同じ学校に入って同じクラスで学んだら、お姉ちゃん二人のどっちか好きになっちゃうんじゃないかなって思った。
I try to move out of the way so you guys can see the subtitles.
I had thought that if we enrolled in the same school and we studied in the same class, you'd end up liking one of them.
Awkward.
面食いだし。
I mean, you're a sucker for good looks.
And big boobs.
そんなことないよ。
Huh?
That's not true.
あるよ。ずっと一緒にいる妹の目を舐めないでください。
It is. Don't patronize your younger sister. I've been with you for a long time.
Now smiles mischievously. I guess she's right, although I hadn't been aware of it.
面食い。
Sucker for good looks.
まあ、ミーハーではありますが。
Well, I tend to be easily swayed.
そういうことです。
Exactly.
なんか恥ずかしいな。
I feel a little embarrassed. Where? Not yet. I'm glad you mentioned it because I didn't realize it till you said it. It wasn't awkward for me, at least. Okay, that's good. As my cheeks turned red, now suddenly seemed to relax her shoulders.
覚えててね、お姉ちゃん。ナオはお姉ちゃんの特効薬で、スイートシスターで。
Remember, sis, I am your miracle drug and your sweet sister.
うん。
Yeah.
お姉ちゃんのことが。
I love you, sis.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut her off.
好きなんだよ。
Love you.
As Now says this, her expression, her eyes, they mirror that day. Oh God, I forgot. Avert your eyes! And my Christian stream! I'm being sarcastic.
So, she loves me. In that case, I love her. But
なおちゃん、その好きって。
now, that love, it's...
いけない。
Oh dear! What? Now suddenly raises her voice and I blink my eyes.
もうこんな時間。お姉ちゃん、夕ご飯の準備するね。下ごしらえは済んでるから。
Oh good, I heard Kat yell about Christian. It must be safe to look at straight. Ah! Oh no, your poor innocent eyes. Now! I know. Congratulations. Congratulations.
It's already gotten so late. Sis, I'll make dinner now. I've already made preparations.
Bye. She just slid off stream. Now stands up and strides over to the kitchen. I look at the clock. It's a little before 8 p.m. Holy shit. A surprising amount of time has passed. I can hear the sound of Now opening the refrigerator.
なおちゃん。
That's late to have dinner.
Now.
I stare blankly towards the kitchen.
なおちゃんはいい妹で、私はダメなお姉さん。二人は仲良し姉妹で。
Now is the good little sister. I'm the no good older sister. The two of us are family. Could the day come? Could the day come when we become more than that? No, because that's not the route we're going, I think. But something like that.
想像できないよ。
I couldn't imagine it. For those that don't know, DMoness is telling me which route to go, so I don't necessarily know where I'm going. But we had a day at a beach where we like picked between the three of them. And we're purposely locking ourselves out of the teacher already, I think. So we had picked Sakuya, which is one of the two others. So about a week passes when one day...
サプライズパーティー？
Surprise party?
さくやの。
Also, I want Itsuki to step on me. Except, I think we found out, was it last stream? Didn't we find out that Itsuki was abusive? And I was like, oh, maybe not. Yeah, the teacher is completely a different route. I thought so. Well, if I'm going to hell anyway at this point, may as well make it worth it. Back later, I've got a list to work on. Also, I realized I haven't saved this whole stream. Oh my god. Wait. This is the choice, I think. Can I save over this one? Can I save over the one that we started at, DMoness? Or should I make a new one? We have 8 pages, but I just want to make sure. It reminds me of a special level of hell reserved for people who talk in the theater. Yeah. Kat, oh god, major anxiety there? Oh, because I haven't saved yet. She said she assaulted Sakuya and Sakuya stabbed her! Oh my god, I forgot about the stabbing. Yeah, you can save over that? Okay.
セーブしました。
Caught in the crossfire. Oh no, that doesn't bode well. Okay.
Yeah, for Sakuya. The day after tomorrow is her birthday.
Miss Itsuki tells me this in the hallway where I had to run into her. I look at her blankly. Also, some things are just translated oddly because it was Japanese first, I think, right? So sometimes the English can be a little weird in grammar. Totally forgot about that. For the past week, Miss Sakuya and Miss Itsuki have seemed back to normal and yet somehow not normal in that their curtness towards each other seems to be continuing.
私たちのことなら心配いらないわ。
You don't have to worry about...
Oh,
立ち
sorry.
入らないで。
You don't have to worry about us, so don't try to get involved.
Yeah, originally a Japanese visual novel. Gotcha.
Because of those words, I hadn't been able to inquire much, and it feels like it's been a while since I last talked to Itsuki.
Although, actually, that shouldn't be the case.
仲直りしたんだ。
So you made up with her?
だからそれをするためにお祝いするんだって。抜け子、協力してよ。
The point of the celebration is to do just that. Help me out, dummy girl.
誕生日お祝いサプライズパーティーに？
a birthday celebration surprise party?
そういうこと。あんたもグループがギスってるの嫌でしょ?
Exactly. I'm sure you're not exactly a fan of the strained tension within our group.
それはそうだけど、なんでサプライズでやる必要があるの？堂々と。
Well, that's true, but why does it have to be a surprise? Why not just put it out there?
ダメ。正面から言ったら心の準備されるじゃん。今日ついて一気に本丸まで攻め込みたい。最大の効果を上げるにはさ。
No, if we attack from the front, she'll just prepare herself for it. We need to launch a surprise attack and rush our way right into the inner castle. That will be the most effective.
そんなもんかな。
I'm not too sure about that. I remain unconvinced.
でも仲直りのためだったら、いつきさん一人でやった方がいいんじゃ。
But if it's to make up with her, wouldn't it be better if you did it on your own? For something as intimate as that, I'd assume I would just be a third wheel and end up getting in the way. Unless the fight was about you. If I could, I would.
これまで散々びっくりドッキリ仕掛けてるから、私一人じゃバレんだよね。
I've played too many pranks and surprises on her that she'll figure it out if I do it on my own.
どんだけやらかしてきてんだ、あんた。
Seriously, what on earth have you done until now? I say with an exasperated look on my face. I remember the cosplay incident.
それはそのうち話してあげるから。頼むよ。
Well, I'll tell you all about it one of these days. Come on, I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you. I don't think Miss Itsuki has ever said that to me before.
いや、別にいいけど。でも何すればいいの？
Well, fine, but what do you want me to do?
簡単さ。物はこっちで用意する。
It's simple. I'll prepare the goods.
当日私は姫の誕生日のことなんか忘れてるふりしてるから。
On the day, I'll pretend like I've forgotten it's the princess's birthday.
打ち合わせした時間になったら、ヌケコは物を持ってバーンと部屋に入ってきてくれればいい。
When the designated time arrives, you rush into the room, dummy girl, carrying the
鍵は
goods.
開けとくし。
I'll leave the door unlocked.
結構責任重大じゃないっすか。
That's a pretty big responsibility.
まあね。
She's gonna trip and drop it
だ
all.
からヌケコに頼むんだよ。他の子じゃなくて。
Well, that's why I'm relying on you, dummy girl, and not someone else. That's precisely why you
わ
shouldn't.
かった。やるよ。
All right, I'll do it. If this will mean the two of them will be able to make up, then I have no qualms about helping out.
じゃあ細かい打ち合わせはまた。
All right, we'll discuss the details later. Da, da, da. Okay, I really have to pee. I know we only have a half-hour left, but I have to pee. Wait, hold on. We don't have music. I'm not leaving you guys without music. Wait, I have music. I have lo-fi. So, I'll be right back. I'll be like a minute. So, are we asking about ad breaks or we have enough info? I think we have enough info. We got everyone yesterday and in the Discord, so I think it's good. All right, I'll be right back, chat. Get up, stretch, hydrate real quick, grab a snack if you need. We'll be right back. I just gotta run to the bathroom. BRB. Hey, here's some lo-fi. All right, I'm back. Told you to be quick. All right. Craps cat. Bonk. Bonk. I wish she was saying demi girl, not dummy girl. Oh, yeah, I mean. Not a fan of the nickname, personally. But, you know, we don't have much choice here. I don't have a choice in what she calls me, unfortunately. Wish I did. All right, chat. Ready? Ready to continue? Itchy face. On the night of her birthday, according to the weather report, it's due to rain at night. 30 minutes before Misakuya's birthday surprise.
なんでこんなことに。
How did Itsuki convince us to wear this? Are we the goods? Are we the goods? Are we the birthday surprise? Are we the forgiveness present? Oh god, I hope so. That's hilarious. That's amazing. That is so good. That is so good. Oh my god.
Why do I have to do this?
お姉ちゃん
Sis!
なんでこんなことに
How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. My life goes on and I'm fading away. Hi, Not. I'm doing good. How are you doing? How are you doing? Eyebrows. How did things end up like this?
お姉ち
Sis?
ゃんかわいい
That is the longest kawaii I've ever heard in my goddamn life. Sis, you're adorable! Now is bursting with excitement. I'm aghast.
本物だお姉ちゃんかわいい
Oh my god. Please calm down. It's the real thing! Oh, sorry. It's the real thing! You're so cute, sis! It matches you so well! Eek! Consensual pictures only, please. Now dances circles around me, snapping pictures on her smartphone. My face is bright red. How could it not be, after displaying myself in this embarrassing cosplay in our dorm room in front of my younger sister? Wizard Nurse
お
Prima.
姉ちゃんこっち向いてはい目線ください
Sis, over here! Look over here! Alright, now give me some attitude!
Obediently, I make an awkward turn in Now's direction. How did things end up like this? How could this happen to me? How else but through the machinations of that Miss Fancy Glasses? Apparently, this is also one element in the events to surprise Miss Sakuya.
なんで断れなかった私
Why couldn't I just turn her down? The answer? Because this is Miss Itsuki we're talking about. And I couldn't ask Now to get me out of this either. She looks so serious as she takes pictures. Besides, as you can see, are you fourth walling this? Are you talking directly to me? She's over the moon about this. In fact, I'm guessing she'd gladly side with Miss Itsuki. Dressed like this, I am to bring the birthday cake that Miss Itsuki has prepared to their room. Again? Why did you put that responsibility on Asuka? She's gonna trip. It's gonna end up all over the outfit or all over Sakuya. And I'm not sure which one.
廊下で誰かに見られたらなんて言おう
What should I say if someone sees me in the hallway?
お姉ちゃん決めポーズとかないのかなあったらなお見たい
Sis! Do you have a signature pose? If you do, I want to see it.
ぐいぐい来るねなおちゃんそれはないよ
Leave me alone now. And no, I don't.
残念あじゃあ技のポーズとかは必殺技みたいなの
Huh? That's too bad. Well, oh well. What about a pose you do when you attack? Like an ultimate killer technique pose.
ある
Well, I do.
Go on then!
Now readies her smartphone in hand. She reminds me of Miss Hiromi Sano.
コスプレってそんなに人の心を騒がせるものなのか
Does cosplay really make people this excited? Knowing there's no way I can resist Now in her current state of excitement, I resign myself to my fate. 3. Seriously? This is so embarrassing.
ドリルヒーリングパンチ
Drilling healing punch! I thrust one of my arms high into the air and pose.
なおちゃん星が多い
Now, that's a lot of
お
ease!
姉ちゃんなお一つお願いがあるよ
Sis, I have one favor to ask you.
嫌な予感しかしないけど何でしょう
I have nothing but a bad feeling about this, but what is it?
今その格好でなおのベッドで一緒に寝てください
No! No!
Tonight, please dress like that. Please sleep with me together in my bed.
目を覚ますんだ妹よダメです
Get real, little sister. The answer is no!
いい夢見れそうなのに
Aw, but I'm sure it would give me good dreams.
Somebody bonk now. Where's the hammer? Now seems genuinely disappointed. My little sister, who do you think I am?
そろそろ行くから時間だし。
I need to go soon. It's almost time. I cast a glance towards the clock to make sure.
じゃあ冷蔵庫からケーキの箱持ってくるね。
Oh, all right. Then I'll take the boxed cake out of the refrigerator.
Thank you for the bonks, Rikami. Well, she asked you to stay in your clothing. At least there's that. Oh my. All over the outfit. Then Asuka really is delicious. Bonk. Cake! I shouldn't be surprised that this is what has turned chat into. Jail! Jail, all of you! Now quickly returns to her reliable younger sister mode and goes into the kitchen. I take the fancy cake out of the box that she hands to me and head to our door. Now sends me off with a beaming smile. I'll go quickly and then quickly come back. Then I'll quickly change out of this.
どうせ本番は2人の仲直りパーティーで私はお邪魔虫だし。
Anyway, the main purpose of this is for the two of them to make up. I'll just get in the way.
Staying in this outfit for too long somehow seems dangerous for various reasons. My own mental state being one of them.
それじゃあなおちゃん。
Alright, see you now.
いってらっしゃい。
Alright. See you, sis.
行ってきます。
I'm off! I open the door and head into the hallway.
神様、どうか誰とも会いませんように。
Please, God, don't let anyone see me. For some reason, it was not the teacher I was expecting to have see me. It just eluded me. I've never seen the teacher in the dorms. I love it when I get cake all over me. Bonk. Chat's in jail.
Miss Osachi?
I run into Miss O'Hara. Oh, wait. That was the teacher that said that? Oops.
Miss Osachi?
I run into Miss O'Hara.
え？
For a moment, I can't think properly.
あれ、先生、なんで？
Miss O'Hara? Why? Why is Miss O'Hara here?
ええ、博愛寮の寮母さんと話があってもう終わりましたけど。
I had a meeting with Hakuran Dormitory's matron. I just finished.
Ma'am, I don't need to know that you just finished. Miss O'Hara stares as she looks me up and down, from the top of my head all the way down to my toes.
大幸さん、その格好。
Asuka, that outfit.
Huh?
これはなんていうか。
Well, this is...
素敵なパジャマね。可愛らしいわ。それじゃあ先生、行きますね。
That's a lovely pair of pajamas. You look very cute. I'll be going now then.
With my words still caught in my throat, Miss O'Hara scurries off.
待って、先生、これは。
Wait, Miss O'Hara, there's been a misunderstanding! Try as I might to excuse myself, the words do not come out, and all I manage to do is open and close my mouth like a fish. Then I hear Miss O'Hara whispering quietly.
生徒の趣味嗜好はできる限り尊重する。
Do you disapprove of my outfit, ma'am? Be tolerant of your students' tastes and hobbies as much as possible. Yes.
She's judging me. I feel judged. During the time I remain in a daze, Miss O'Hara disappears from sight.
終わった。
It's over. I'm crestfallen, but there's no time to be wallowing in self-pity. I need to go to their room.
まあ、いっか。
Oh well. I mutter, sulkily contemplating that the damage has already been done. Am I not holding a cake right now? I head towards the stairs. When I reach them, I realize...
雨だ。
Oh, it's raining. Rip the cake. I thought we lived close to each other. The rain is pouring outside.
先生、傘持ってないみたいだったけど、大丈夫かな？
Miss O'Hara didn't have an umbrella with her. I wonder if she's all right. Is she hooking up with a different... Oh, right, they said what she was doing. I'm worried, yet I have no time to chase after her. I'll be late. Oh, okay, I thought we were leaving. I arrive in front of their room and gently place my hand on the doorknob. My heart is pounding in my chest. Hi, Akira! Hello, hello. Let's remember that she's trying not to be judgy. That's gotta count for something, I guess. Miss O'Hara, I seen your route. You are not allowed to judge! Cat's Lament, thank you. Thank you, to be fair, for that clip.
ウィザードナースプリマ、2人の絆を癒すため出張診療にただいま到着だっけ。
What was I supposed to say again? I, Wizard Nurse Prima, have arrived to make a diagnosis and to heal the bond between the two of you. I go over the script in my head again that we had decided on. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing, but it's too late to back down now. I just have to do it. Just do it. I gently turn the doorknob. The door isn't locked. I slowly open the door. Oh no, they're fighting. Oh no. This looks uncomfy. Oh? I can tell immediately that there's an odd tension in the air. The two of them are talking in low voices.
Itsuki, まだ言うの? そんなありえないこと.
Itsuki, you're still gonna say that? It's outrageous.
ああ、言うね。何度でも。悪いけど本気だからさ。
Yeah, I'll keep saying it. As many times as I can. I'm sorry, but I'm dead serious. I open the door all the way and timidly step inside. The two show no sign of having noticed me. They stand in the middle of the room facing each other.
そう。それじゃあ、
What is
次に
happening?
私がどうするかは分かっているわね。
I see. All right. Then you know what I'll do next. Miss Sakuya's voice.
はあ。
Yeah. Even Miss Itsuki speaks. Miss Sakuya raises her hand. What is happening? A sharp sound rings throughout the room. Miss Sakuya slaps Miss Itsuki on the cheek. I'm stunned. A combination of shock and confusion fills my head and courses through me, leaving me unable to move. I don't understand what's going on.
あなたのその言葉は裏切りよ。
Your words, they're a betrayal.
かもね。
Perhaps.
撤回しないなら何度でもぶつわ。
Be careful, Itsuki might like that. If you don't take it back, I'll hit you as many times as it
お
takes.
好きに。知ってる？姫に平手打ちされるのはご褒美ってんだぜ。
What did I just say? She is such a misogynist. Misogynist? No, wait, masochist. Fuck, those are two different things. Two very different things. No, she's a masochist. Sorry. She likes getting hit. I can tell. That or she's... Honestly, what's probably happening here is that because she was abusive in the past, it's probably her way of, like, inflicting self-pain as, like, or, like, having someone hurt her, specifically someone she hurt, as a way to, like, repent. I don't know. Could be that. Or she's a masochist. Not a misogynist. There are no men in this. We don't know who's a misogynist. Well, I guess you don't have to be a misogynist. You don't have to be a man to be a misogynist, but there isn't really anyone that's fit that role, actually. Which, good. I'll take it. Combat music! Do what you like. You know what? Being slapped by you is like a reward, princess. This is really awkward. Slap! Miss Sakuya slaps her again! My body trembles, causing the cake box I'm holding to fall from my grasp. Ah! Called it! She dropped it. There's a nasty squishing sound. Oh, no! Hearing this, Miss Sakuya notices me and looks in my direction.
Asuka!
Her eyes are rounded with surprise, but she quickly returns her gaze to Miss Itsuki. Miss Itsuki doesn't even glance towards me. Maybe she had known I was there. She definitely did.
出て行って。
You're horrible. Leave. Yeah, I was figuring it was towards Itsuki. She sounds calm, yet unyielding. Those words were not directed towards me.
わかった。
All right. Miss Itsuki also answers indifferently and turns toward the doorway, where I am standing. Miss Itsuki... Ignoring me, she walks past. Then without turning around, still facing the door, Miss Itsuki says,
好きよ、昨夜。
I love you, Sakuya.
私もよ。
I love you too. Miss Sakuya also does not look towards Miss Itsuki. She says the words facing side on to me. What the fuck is happening? Behind me, I hear the sound of the door opening and then closing. My head is still filled with confusion. My shock has abated, leaving me only confusion. I don't understand what's going on.
咲夜さん。
Miss Sakuya. I call out to her, but Miss Sakuya does not respond. What am I doing? Hold on. I'm saving.
セーブしました。
What we doing? What we doing, DMoness? I assume stay in the room, because I feel like we're going more the Sakuya route, but I don't know. I have no idea. Stay in the room? Okay. Thank God, that was stressful music. Miss Sakuya, standing in the middle of the room. She wears her usual expression, but somehow she seems to be in deep pain. Should they stay or should they go? I cannot seem to move.
アスカ、
Yes?
なんて格好してるの？
Why are you dressed like that? She says, seeing me in my cosplay outfit.
これは
Well...
いつきね。
It was Itsuki, wasn't it?
です。それで咲夜さんと仲直りするお手伝いを。
Yes, I was helping her make up with you, Miss Sakuya.
そう。
I see. Miss Sakuya's eyes turn towards the crumbled cake box on at my feet.
私といつきは支え合ってきたわ。
Itsuki and I, we've supported each other.
うん。
Yes.
それはひょっとしたら契約と呼ぶべきものなのかもしれない。
Perhaps you could call it a contract of sorts.
契約。
A contract?
アスカ、いつきを追って。
Asuka, go after Itsuki. Miss Sakuya's tone suddenly changes, and it's all I can do to keep up.
だってあの子、傘も持たずに出て行ったもの。放
I
ってい
mean...
けないわ。
Oops. I mean, she left without taking an umbrella. I can't leave her like that.
そっか。
Oh, right.
ごめんなさい。私はすぐには動けそうになくて。
I'm sorry. I don't think I can move for a
その
while.
足元のケーキの片付けはしておくから。
I'll clean up that cake on the floor.
行って。
Please, go. There is a sadness in her voice that causes my chest to tighten.
わかった。
All right, I will. Nodding, I run out of the room. Behind me, I hear a small whisper.
ありがとう。
Thank you. Miss Sakuya's voice, nearly on the verge of tears, reaches me. What the fuck is happening? That told me nothing! The rain has begun to fall harder. Miss Itsuki! Miss Itsuki has just begun walking away from the dorm without an umbrella in the rain.
駐輪場？
The bike parking lot? Leave, Miss Sakuya had told her.
ん？ああ、抜け子か。ヤッホー。
Oh, dummy girl. Howdy.
いや、ヤッホーじゃなくて、傘もささないでさ。
Don't howdy me, you didn't even take an umbrella with you.
濡れるいい女って感じ？
Do I look sexy drenched out here in the rain?
そういうこと言ってるんじゃなくて。
That's not what I'm talking about.
あんたこそ持ってないじゃん。
You don't have an umbrella either.
私が慌てていつきさんを追いかけてきたから。
That's because I came chasing after you in a hurry.
私は気持ちいいよ。頬ほてってるし。
I feel good like this. Gotta cool down my burning cheek. Miss Sakuya presses her slapped cheek with one hand and laughs. I think you mean Miss Itsuki. I think they meant Miss Itsuki and not Miss Sakuya because she ain't here right now.
何があったの？
What happened?
何がって何が？
What do you mean what happened?
だから
I mean, Miss Itsuki appears to be her usual nonchalant self. Is she trying to evade my question? Well, I won't let her.
咲夜さん平手打ちとか出て行けとか
Why did Miss Sakuya slap you and tell you to leave? What had happened between the two of them?
昨夜家に戻りづらいからさ。もともと出て行くなら私って思ってたんだ。
It's hard for Sakuya to go home, so I knew from the start that if anyone were to leave, it'd be me.
え？
What?
だからこれでいいんだよ。上々の結果。
Huh? So it's fine like this. A perfect outcome.
まあうちから通うには遠いけど、私はバイクあるし。
Well, it's a little far to attend school every day from my house, but I do have my bike.
っていうか。
You know what? Miss Itsuki suddenly changes her tone.
やっぱ寮でプリマの格好は変だね。笑える。
Actually, the Prima costume looked out of place in the dorm. It's silly.
誰がさせてんだ！
And who is the one that made me wear it? I involuntarily raised my voice.
大原先生にも見られちゃったし
Even Miss O'Hara saw me in it.
あ、ダメだダメだはぐらかされるとこだった
Ah, no. I won't let her evade my questions. My shoulders shake as I take deep breaths.
そうじゃなくて何があったの二人の間で
Don't try to change the subject. What happened between the two of you?
ごまかされとけよ。
Damn it, stay distracted. Miss Itsuki clicks her tongue with obvious annoyance. I may belong to the Jellyfish Club, but I am not easily manipulated.
いつきさんの頼みで仲直り協力しようとしたんだから聞く権利あるよね
I helped you at your request with your plan to make up with Miss Sakuya, so I have a right to know.
権利ときたか。やるね。
Insisting upon your rights now, huh? Impressive.
うん
I gaze long and hard at Miss Itsuki. I doubt I have Miss Sakuya's impact, but I glare at her with all my might. But far from feeling pressured, Miss Itsuki laughs with amusement.
間抜けな顔。
What a silly face.
うん
Rage.
わかったわかった言うよ。
All right, I'll tell you.
ママ
I nod.
前に言ったろ。昨夜もともと好きなやつがいたって話。
I told you before that Sakuya had someone she used to love.
あ、コミマ
Oh, that time we went to Kamima?
そ、
Yeah. Miss Itsuki's words remind me. It had been on our way back from Comic March. Oh god, I forgot about that noise.
好きだった人
The person Miss Sakuya
自
loved.
己中で乱暴で性格悪くて
Oops. Selfish, violent,
クソな
and with a terrible personality. The most annoying damn girl there ever was.
クソ女
The most annoying damn girl.
そいつんとこ戻れって言った。ま、本人は未練ないって言ってるけど。
I told her to go back to her. Well, she said she had no interest in doing that.
ここまで話すの出血大サービスだぜ。じゃ。
I told her to go back to her. I'm assuming she told selfish, violent, and with a terrible personality. I'm assuming she's talking about herself here. And so she asked basically to hook back up, and Sakuya said no? I don't know what's happening here. You got a real bargain here with telling me telling you this much. See you then. No? Oh, okay, I'm wrong. What the fuck? Miss Itsuki turns around and dashes off into the rain, giving me no chance to stop her.
え、あ、いつきさん
Miss Itsuki? Itsuki told Sakuya to go back to her first love. Okay, so it's not like some dancing around the truth. She actually told her to go back to her first love. That was not her. Why? I guess because she thinks she's not good enough. Probably because she's abusive. But, like, I thought this was all, like, them trying to make her hook up with me, and I guess not. So, like...
I stand there in a daze. My Prima costume is completely crumpled and drenched, with the rain even soaking into my underwear beneath. Why do I need to know that? I stand there until a worried Now comes out looking for me.
お姉ちゃん、何やってるの?
Sis, what are you doing?
And, just like I was always warned, I caught a cold. Aww. The next morning, my temperature was 37.2 degrees. I don't know what that translates to in freedoms.
世話をかけるね、なおちゃん。
I'm sorry to be a burden to you now.
いい子なしだよ、お姉ちゃん。こんな時こそ、お姉ちゃんの特効薬、なおの出番なんだから。
Don't mention it, sis. It's times like this that my services as your miracle drug are required.
ありがたや。
Yeah, Itsuki hates, dislikes Sakuya's first love. Then why tell her to go back to them? You are a good girl. I'm completely in old woman
今日
mode.
は何にも考えずにしっかり休んで。学校のことはなおに任せてね。
98.96 Fahrenheit? So she doesn't have a fever? Oh no, she's on the verge of 99.
Today, try not to think of anything and rest. Leave school to me.
よろしく。
Okay, thanks.
それじゃあなおは学校行くから。
Alright, I'm off to school then.
薬飲んで水分取って汗かいたらちゃんと着替えてね。お昼には一度戻ってくるから。
Take your medicine, drink lots of water, and if you sweat, make sure to change. I'll come back to check on you once at
無
lunch.
理しなくていいよ。ただの風邪だし。
Don't push yourself, it's just a cold.
心配だもん。
No. I'm worried. See you then?
Now shuts down my weak protests and leaves. Left alone in our room, I let out a sigh.
バカなのに風邪をひいてしまった。
What?
不甲斐ない。
I thought, idiots don't catch colds. How disappointing. I mutter from inside my blankets. The room is quiet. Now that I think about it, it's extremely rare for me to be alone in our room without Now here. Silence.
あ、お薬。
Oh, medicine. And so, I end up thinking about unnecessary things. Like about Miss Sakuya, Miss Itsuki.
二人どうなっちゃうんだろう。
I wonder what will happen to the two of them. Well-bred girls. I hate that line so much. Distinguished and beautiful. And lovers. They were lovers. Even now, remembering that kiss between them makes me blush. I was the one who started developing feelings for her. Anyway, Sakuya, she had someone she used to love. No wonder she turned me down. Oh, I see. But she's gotten over it, and now she tells me that she has feelings for me.
咲夜さんが好きだった人。
The person Miss Sakuya loved. Selfish, violent, and with a terrible personality. The most annoying damn girl there ever was. I told her to go back to her. Well, she said she had no interest in doing
な
that.
んであんなこと言ったんだろう。
Why would Miss Itsuki say something like that? I don't remember who says this.
I see. All right. Then you know what I'll do next.
I love you, Sakuya.
I love you too.
Both of them had sounded earnest, at least to my ears. That's why it makes all this the more bizarre.
あ、ダメだ。頭クラクラしてきた。
No, my head's starting to spin. It's my own fault for overthinking things. I'm no good at working difficult problems out. My consciousness is slowly sucked into sleepiness. I close my eyes, and my vision darkens. I fall asleep. Just before I do, behind the darkness of my eyelids, I seem to catch a glimpse of a small star. A far, somehow nostalgic, tiny light.
口開いているわ。間の抜けた顔。
Your mouth is hanging open.
What a stupid looking face. I remember the first time I met the two of them. Do I save and end there?
セーブしました。
I'm gonna save and end there. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh my god. I want to make sure I saved.
セーブしました。
Okay. You're welcome. That's a cliffhanger for me too. I have no idea who's about to come in. Oh my god.
白衣
Well,
愛情依存症。
that was a series of events. We had to deal with a friend passing away and dealing with those emotions. And then now these two girls are in a fucking fight and I don't know what to do about it. There's so much going on. Thank you again, DMoness, for being a lovely Patreon supporter and also for this game. What the fuck is happening? I don't know where this is going. I have no idea. Oh my god. I keep thinking I'm gonna predict something and then it doesn't happen. Except for the little girl. I had to call that and I'm sad about it. I'm so sad about it. This game making me feel feelings. How dare you make me deal with grieving the death of a kid? How dare you? How dare you? But we did it. Yeah, it is a roller coaster. Apparently, also the 180s sometimes for scenes are like, I'm getting emotional whiplash. But holy crap. But thank you guys so much for spending today with me. The death of a kid, I'm glad I missed that. Yeah. I mean, she was in the hospital her whole life and it was a lesson to teach the main character, don't befriend the patients because they could pass away. Like, they're in the hospital for a reason. So, like, don't befriend the patients. And she had befriended this person when she shouldn't have. And she passed away, unfortunately. Oh, that one? Yeah. It was really sad. It made me cry. So, yeah. That was a way to start off Pride Month. Let's go. I am gonna go have fun at a thing. I will post pictures in the Discord if I remember. Getting close to patients can hurt you in the long run. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So it was like a lesson, basically. So I'm gonna go raid someone. But happy Pride Month, everyone. The happiest of Pride Months. I will see you guys on Tuesday next week. Tuesday will probably be more 14. We'll continue on with Stormblood, but go have fun at the thing. Thank you. Kat has an evil laugh. Thank you for the clip. And thank you again, DMoness, for being a lovely Patreon bean. I appreciate you. We're going to go raid Nilla, Lily Vanilli, who is debuting their new model that's 3D. It's a chibi of themselves. Oh my god, she's so fucking cute. Chat. She is so fucking cute. A little chibi 3D model. I want to squish her cheeks. So we're going to go raid Lily Vanilli. If you guys do not know her, she's wonderful. She plays a lot of cool games. She's done a lot of Dark Souls. She's done some Hollow Knight. She plays co-op with friends and has Chaos. Also, she's raising money for the children today. For Save the Children. So let's go help her raise money. But thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys need something to say on the raid, copy and paste that to 1, make sure it works, and 2, to let us know you're coming with. But thank you so much for keeping me company today, for experiencing this game with me. If you guys want to see more of my voice acting and Final Fantasy XIV story, that'll be next week. So go ahead, hit follow if you aren't already, because it'll let you know when I'm live next week. So have a safe weekend, please. Please have a safe and lovely weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.